I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.
Bang, guys. What's up? Your boy Die Hard Knicks podcast, Die Hard Eru in the place to be, about to do the watch along. We missing Brunson. Okay, but the bright side of that is they missing Trae Young, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna get cooking here. I only have one screen going here. As you know, I'm always coming in hot. Today didn't work a lot of hours today. Hours got cut short due to the weather. Today was a good day for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of good sleep in there. Much needed rest from not doing the regular hours that I normally do. Parking was atrocious because nobody drives during the rain, so got stuck out in the streets for a little while. Yeah, man. Overall, I had a good day. So I talk about mental health a lot on this podcast. So I made like a tweet earlier today talking about I've just been down for the last few weeks. Yeah, man. If once you have an outlet like social media, like you're going to post stuff on there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I just threw it out there because I have been feeling pretty low for like the last I'm gonna say like 4 weeks, at least 4 weeks, maybe even more than that. You know what I'm saying? But you know yourself as you get older. When you're younger, it's the end of the world. But when you're older, you know where it's coming from. You know how to deal with it. You know how your body is. You know how things are. It's nothing in particular. Because if somebody was in my shoes, they'll be saying that I have a great life. Why the hell you feel that way? But you can never understand where you're coming from, where someone's coming from, unless you're in their shoes and you feel how their body is and how their mind is thinking and clicking at that particular point in time. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that cloud is dissipating. Like you would never know just based off of how I interact with you or how other people interact with me. My coworkers see it because I freaking hate being in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like dragging my feet at work all the time and stuff. But that's like the running joke at work and stuff. But yeah, man, you never know when people going through some stuff. Personally, like I said, it had nothing to do with anybody in particular, anything going on particularly in your life. But sometimes if you just feel like an imbalance some kind of way, you can feel down and it can linger for a while if you can't get it under control. But yeah, man, that's me. I got myself under control, so I'm just throwing it out there for anybody that sent messages and stuff like that. Because quite a few people sent me DMs, especially, and then a couple of people actually hit me in my text. So I sincerely appreciate everyone's checking in and stuff, man. Definitely important to check in with people because a lot of times when people are gonna be going through stuff extreme, their own families don't care, or their own families disregard you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a stranger and you notice somebody, whatever, it's not necessarily a stranger, but somebody that could reach out, you should. Even if it's just like a small text, whatever, just to let them know that they see you. Sometimes that could be enough to help somebody get through something, man. Because like I said, family and stuff like that, they always like, oh, I can't believe that he did that to himself or whatever. You know what I'm saying? How could you not believe if you're the closest people to him? I'm quite sure that his online community know what was going on. So I mean, it's just just weird. Just throwing it out there. I know it's kind of a little dark, to start the podcast off. But hey, man, that's what I'm going through at the moment. And like I said, I'm not going through anything particular. But I'm saying people go through stuff, man. People say, "Oh, I'm depressed." You're not really depressed. There's something else going on. You know what I'm saying? And there's one particular podcaster out there that just throwing it out there that they claim that they were depressed and this, that, and the other. They wanted to kill themselves, all this stuff at one point in their life. But now, in this point of their life, now that they have the camera in front of them, a little bit of popularity, now they're straight assholes. You know what I'm saying? And people love that. People love the asshole. You know what I'm saying? But real recognizes real. That's all I have to say. You know what I'm saying? You can't claim to be depressed and this and the other people did this to you. I went through this, I went through that. But then when you're quote unquote over the depression, now all of a sudden now you're giving that same negativity that you were getting. You know what I'm saying? And you're giving it to other people, like like as like an AK-47, just giving it to whoever wants it, or whoever's in your way, whether they're friends or not. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, real people see it, but apparently, thousands of people don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting how this life is, man, but it is what it is, man. So just throwing it out there at you guys. 7:30 game is bullshit. Game should have started already. It's like, what time is it now? It's like after it's what time is it now? 7:40 at the moment. So let me get this thing do not disturb, so I don't because people, like I said, people always want to send me messages while the game is going on. How annoying is that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so here we are, guys. The High Knicks podcast and the place to be. I got the ESPN thing here just to point this out. The tickets. If anybody wants tickets to the game here, according to this SeatGeek here, Vivid Seats, excuse me. They said that you can get into the Garden right now for $64. So let's click it. If anybody's interested in going to the Knicks game right now, you can get a ticket as low as 57 from what I'm seeing. Two tickets for $57 in section 211, which is the best seats in the house. I gotta say, I've sat in this area in the 200s around this spot here. Row 20 is kind of high, but still 200s at 211 right dead center. That is perfect, man. So if you got the money, as you can see, well now the price went up due to the fees and stuff. So $76 a piece. That translates to roughly a little bit over 150. So say 160. If you got 160 to burn, man, you can walk up to the Garden right now and get up in there before they shut the seats down. But anyway, that's that. And let's talk about these Knicks here. We got Shake Milton, man. So that's the only thing I necessarily care about. I know our guys are gonna play hard. So there's nothing I'm gonna say about the pregame show that's gonna be like, oh my god, how the Knicks gonna do this? What do the Knicks need to do? Who's gonna be the keys to the game and stuff like that? The key to the game is the Knicks, period. We don't have a superstar. We don't have first, second, third options, and people still keep talking about it. We don't have that. We have a team. We're like one of the few teams in the NBA that we legit have a team. We don't have a superstar. We don't have a guy that takes the load, gets the shot. We rely on this person. No. Even when we had Julius, Brunson might be that guy, you know what I'm saying? But we really win games off the back of what we do as a team throughout the game. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have Brunson. I wish we had Julius back. That would definitely help out. Because you got to have key players. All-star caliber players. That's Julius. That's Brunson. But the rest of the team is what gets you to the next level. Not necessarily superstars. Michael Jordan himself didn't have that championship team until he got to his 30s. Till he was like damn near 30. You know what I'm saying? So he had a couple of years, maybe 5 or 6 years, where he didn't have any championships at all. So it takes a team to get together in order for everything to work properly and stuff, man. So I think the Knicks have a great team. We absolutely have a great team, and we should all let me get this box score together here. We should really talk it up, you know. So anyway, I just got the tip. Hartenstein just tipped it out, lost the tip. Atlantis has it now. So they do have one point guard. DeJounte Murray used to be a point guard. Now he's a shooting guard, I guess, right? So anyway, they're moving the ball around number 13. That's Bogdanovich is starting. That's the other Bogdanovich. That's the Bogdanovich that Colonel Miller Anthony thought to be traded for. But there's two Bogdanoviches in the NBA. That's the one that's in Atlanta now, and then Bogey that's on our squad. Names are very similar. Even their first names are similar, man. So I tried to see if I can get his full government name. Let me do it now before we get started here. So he started. So this is what's his name? Bogdan. So his name is Bogdan. Bogdan and Bogey, man. That's like a tongue twister. But I'm gonna have to figure that out as I do this watch along here. So good defense there by Hartenstein to stop the jump hook by Capella. So the Knicks work hard, man. As you can see, the group that we have out there, you got a bunch of no names, man. We got Precious, iHeart, McBride, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo. Five no names, guys. Five guys that were no names up until this point. Josh Hart might have been the only person with the name on this starting unit right now. But now this starting unit is capable of winning games in the NBA. So Hartenstein drove on the inside. Nice block by Capella. So here comes DeJounte Murray pushing. That's Jalen Johnson, I believe, number one, driving over to the basket. Nice and easy off the backboard. Precious did not want to foul there, but he did contest it. But, there's no use in fouling at the moment. I got some food on the side, too, so I'll get to that in a second. Hartenstein kicks it out to Precious. Precious over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart's been doing some facilitating lately. Look at the ratchet. Ooh, Dante DiVincenzo with the quick ratchet, man. He catches it at the hip and gets it up quick, baby. He goes to Jonte, top of the key, over to Jalen. Jalen over to Bogdanovich. Jalen Johnson all the way inside there. Fake, pull up, pro move into the paint there, knocks down the mid-range jump shot. Yeah, so Atlanta, they've definitely been nitpicking on who they want to be stars and who they want to start and stuff. Jalen Johnson is absolutely their guy now. They got Sadiq Bey starting with him. It's not my cup of tea. I don't like the play like that, because Jalen Johnson is not a power forward. Here goes McBride with a 3-point shot in the corner. Capella with the long arms was able to get the rebound. Here goes Bogdanovich on Atlanta, top of the key now. Cross court pass there to Sadiq Bey. Inside to Capella. Capella with a good defense by Precious, man, that could stop the layup. Here comes Josh trotting up the court, left hand side. It's gonna be right hand side. Takes a screen from Hartenstein. Hartenstein gets a nice pass there. Sidestep. Could have been traveling. Referees didn't call it. iHeart getting a little bit too cute there with the Euro step. There goes iHeart again with some great defense. So Capella's trying to get score inside, and Knicks have been denying him. Josh Hart tried to give Precious inside, but give it up to DiVincenzo. Incredible pass there by iHeart. So the Knicks have not been able to get the ball to go in the basket. We'll be getting good shots, though. Here goes Jalen Johnson again. Nice pro move on the inside. It's going to be Atlanta ball, it looks like. Yep. Nice pro move. So just watching him early on here, I don't really see a lot of flair to his game. But he's tall. He has a prototypical NBA body. I'm talking about Jalen Johnson from Atlanta. He gets to his spots, knows how to turn and shoot, knows how to get to the layup, use his height. Sadiq Bey on the other side is a little bit more aggressive and a little bit unorthodox, as you can see. But he just threw the ball off. Turnover by the Knicks. Turnover by Atlanta. Knicks ball. Score still early, 4-0. So while I'm waiting here, waiting to get the ball in bounds, I made myself my own Popeye's chicken sandwich, guys. As you can see, I'm vegetarian, so that's not chicken. That's a vegetarian chicken. I got some pickles on there, and I got some special sauce up on there. So I've made this before, and this is really, really good. I wouldn't know if it's as good as Popeye's, but this is my version. At least I don't have to get shot over it, right? Remember that when people getting shot over a Popeye sandwich? Jalen Johnson again, nice little pro move there, dotted line extended. Makes another shot. Just McBride bringing the ball up the court to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo top of the key. Bogey swipes at it. He goes around him. Goes all the way at Capella. Right hand layup. Nice try there. Hartenstein with the rebound. Left-handed putback, no good, but the referees finally called a foul on the inside. So the referees are letting them play on both sides. That could have went back, to Atlanta, on a fast break, but the refs called a foul. It is what it is. It works in the Knicks' favor, so hopefully we can get on the board here. Hartenstein first free throws up. No good. Yeah, man. So I'm doing play-by-play. If you look at Mike Green and those guys, they don't eat while they're doing it, right? They also get commercials. You know what I'm saying? They get commercials, or whatever. I'm quite sure Mike Green or Clyde must have a catheter up their wee wees. or something. Must be wearing diapers or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as eating and stuff like that, I'm quite sure they eat doing the breaks, doing the commercials at halftime. They might grab something. I'm sitting here for 2 hours with you guys, hanging out. So, if I'm eating doing a podcast, if you don't like it, what can I tell you? That's what I'm going to be doing. At least I'm not drinking, getting wasted while you're watching. Jalen Johnson on the inside, like I said, nice pro moves there. He got himself stuck in the middle there, but he held the ball long enough for him to find the open Capella down underneath the basket. Here goes Josh Hart, cross court pass to Precious. Precious, nice quick drive on the inside, two-handed dunk. So Precious, man, he's a power forward, but he moves like a small forward. That first step is very clean and smooth like a small forward. He glides across the floor there, so he's a really good basketball player. I go Bogdanovich with a three. Corner three, he's a master at that. Precious with the rebound, pushes the ball up. Like I said, Precious shows that he has other skills, but he just like sticks in with what the team is asking him to do. DiVincenzo, nice give and go there to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the floating shot in the paint. It's good, baby. So it's a game now. Atlanta 8-5. Capella over to Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey drives, takes a bump, and he gets the foul. No, doesn't get the foul. Gets the bucket. No foul. Here goes Josh Hart pushing. Josh Hart kicks it out to DiVincenzo. Nice lead off there to give DiVincenzo transition three. He doesn't make that. Jalen over onto Bogdanovich on Atlanta. Tried to throw the alley oop. Precious broke that up. Here comes Josh Hart. He decided to go, but he could feel Capella on his back. DiVincenzo ends up with it. Hartenstein has it, trying to create something. Takes a dribble. Back out to Josh Hart. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein saw the shooter. He wasn't able to get it. They would have stole it, so he decided to make the layup. He blew it. He blew it. Jalen Johnson transition three. We might need a timeout, guys. 13-5. Nighttime tip is going to let it rock. I'm at 6:15 right now. Josh, cross-court pass to Precious. Over to DiVincenzo. He just lets it go, baby. Knocks that down. So DiVincenzo he doesn't take shots that he takes shots that make you cringe a little bit, but he's been making those shots consistently night in and night out, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that works when we get a full roster. He's still got to take those shots, as Murray just made a shot there. So the Knicks finally call a timeout. So Murray, I believe, hit a 3-point shot. So it's 16-8. So 8-point lead. It's early in the game here. So Atlanta likes to showboat a little bit, especially DeJounte Murray. They like to talk a little bit too much and too early. Quite a few teams did that. Philadelphia did that to us. They talk a little bit too early, and the Knicks came back and smacked them. So we have to see how this goes today. Like they don't have Trae Young. Trae Young is their engine, just like Brunson is our engine. You know what I'm saying? But I think our ball movement is a little bit better. But I do like what Jalen Johnson is doing out there. I'm very impressed by him. Like I said, very pro. Just a pro. You know what I'm saying? DeJounte Murray and Bogdanovich together in the backcourt is enough ball handling for them to get things going. Excuse me. Sadiq Bey is aggressive, and then Capella is a legit NBA center in this NBA. So they got a good squad still. Their record doesn't show it. They're 26-34 with 11-18 away. That's what I'm looking at. The Knicks are 36-25, 20-11 at home. So we're basically kind of like split even at home a little bit for the most part. But I think we should be able to hold these guys off. Matchup problems. They give us a little bit of a matchup problems there because they have a lot of talent. With height. You're talking about Sadiq Bey and Jalen Johnson. But I'm looking at some of the guys that they have coming off the bench there. They got they might have Wesley Matthews. I'm not sure what's going on with Hunter. I don't know if Hunter's hurt, but they have their share of injuries, so we'll see how that mixes in there. But I think once the Knicks start making their substitutions and the game starts to play off, we should be able to win this game, man. I think we just have too much firepower. So anyway, we got a nice time out here. So let's get into the chat. Appreciate you guys coming in. So chat is in the place. Rob Bracy here. We got you said coaching collab on pod the other day. I appreciate you. And so I did a few pods, man. I did a pod with State, of course. So I'm happy to be doing pods with him. I forget how fun it is to do pods with State because it's he's a different animal when me and him are together, and we have great basketball conversations, man. So I'm blessed to have that friendship with him, man. And so hopefully we can do one every week. That'll be dope. But as far as other collabs, I was on Knicks and Bruises. It's a different vibe on Knicks and Bruises. Tony likes to Tony has his own style, I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Still Knicks. Still Knicks. I did his show also, which was right after that. We actually had Dexter Henry on the show. So shout out to Still Knicks on definitely doing their thing as far as trying to attract people to the channel. They've been able to get some big time guests. They had Alan Hahn on the show. Dexter Henry. They had a couple other people too. You know what I'm saying? So, Still Knicks are doing their thing. I really like Ron. I really like John too. They have a third wheel too that helps them out behind the scenes and stuff. So they got a good podcast, man. So you gotta support Still Knicks if you can. But Dexter Henry was on the show, and we got a chance to chop it up and stuff. Really cool dude. I didn't realize he was from Brooklyn, until I did my research before I got on the pod with him. Yeah, but Dexter Henry's pretty cool, man. We talked a little bit behind the scenes too, man. Very down to earth dude, man. I really very impressed by him. So we'll see if we can get some work going with Dexter. That's pretty cool. But yeah, man, definitely appreciate you guys tuning in and stuff. Shout out to Mike. I don't know if Mike is watching. He said he does, but I'm not sure what his name is on the in the comments. The comment section. But I know on Twitter, me and him interact on Twitter and Instagram. Is it Instagram or just Twitter? I think it's just Twitter. We interact on Twitter and stuff like that. So he's so encouraging, man. He just said don't worry. Basically, not to worry too much about putting out so much content. It's just the fact that when the content does come out, it's good. So I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate the feedback from people. Even if it's something that people don't like, I still would love to hear the feedback. How can I improve what I'm doing here? Outside of making flashy graphics and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, how else can I improve the podcast? Or what would you like to see me do? Or who would you like to see me collaborate with? That would be interesting. Because to tell you the truth, I don't care to collaborate with anybody. To tell you the truth, there's some people that I enjoy to talk to because I think of them as friends. You know what I'm saying? So this it's a different vibe there. But some people that you might have seen me talk to before, or this guy Hunter's in the game actually. So it's interesting that DeAndre Hunter is coming off the bench there. So here as I'm talking now, just looking at Hunter hit a jump shot, hit a three. So he's coming off the bench. So I think that's interesting. So I mean they have some talent here with Atlanta here, even without Trae Young. So yeah, man. Definitely appreciate you guys tuning into to the different things that we're doing out here. Nice move by Sadiq Bey. A lot of spin moves on the inside, right underneath the basket. Very active, very high energy player. A lot of stuff going on with Sadiq Bey. I don't like that green thing, that green dread. I need if I had to ask him a question, I would need to know what the hell that's about. Knicks brought in Bogdanovich. Knicks have really good role players. So we don't have many guys that are willing to create a little bit. So when Bogdanovich comes out there, as you can see, posting up nice and easy, turn around jump shot. Usually those go in. Knicks are fighting though. Regardless if we're losing, people can never get mad about the Knicks effort. The Knicks effort is always top notch, man. 22-10. Looks like it's just gonna be one of those long quarters here. 3 minutes left. I'm at the 3:55 mark here, so I'm way behind. I definitely gonna have to catch up a little bit. But you got DeAndre Hunter coming off the bench here for them. That's a guy that starts for them. The guy that can get close to 18 points per game, 15 points at least. DiVincenzo with a 3-point shot. He in and out. So the Knicks shots are just not going in today. We're getting very quality shots, a lot of quality shots today. It goes turnover there by Murray. Murray inside to one of their players. I couldn't really see who it was. But definitely a turnover. Here comes the Knicks. Miles McBride bringing the ball up the court right hand side. Gives it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich back to DiVincenzo. Knicks are doing this weave game here, trying to find angles. Miles McBride kicks it all the way out to DiVincenzo. He got to shoot it off the backboard. Jericho Sims slapped it back out. DiVincenzo, wow, man, that was a beautiful layup. I'm telling you, man, if you can get a close up of that one, bro, or if somebody can get a poster of that, that was a beautiful move. Here goes Murray. Murray trying to find something going on. In number 12, that is Hunter. Bogdanovich is guarding him really tight. Goes baseline fairly easy. Jericho Sims slaps the ball out. Here comes Deuce over to Josh. There goes DiVincenzo. Give it that to me, baby. Oh, he misses another shot. Josh for another rim. Give it to me, DiVincenzo. So DiVincenzo is ice cold right now. That motherfucker hasn't made a 3-point shot yet. Or did he make one? He did make one, but he's 1 for 8 already. Sheesh. And DiVincenzo's fighting for loose balls like he's the last man on the bench. The crossover over to Deuce McBride for the corner three. So Deuce McBride finally knocks down the three. So Deuce McBride transition corner threes is something that's wet right now for the Knicks. So it causes Atlanta to call a timeout. The Knicks' effort is there, man. So I mean, if anybody's upset about what they're watching, I feel like the Knicks' effort is there. These shots are not falling. DiVincenzo took 8 3-point shots, man. So I mean, counter. If he would have made some of these shots, man, maybe things would be a little bit different. So anyway, let's continue on with this. We got David L in the place to be. What's up? We got my man Pudge. So shake the room. So Shake Milton is out there. I don't know if he's gonna get some burn tonight, but that would be dope. Shout out to I am Jarrell. No doubt, no doubt. Dwayne Dennis in the place. Joe Curry in the place. Yeah, man, Shake. I'm here for Shake. I just, we're missing so many players. So it's like if we're down, I'm not even upset if we lose the game. Because we're just so far behind. As far as missing our key players. But if we do win, if it feels fucking good, I'll tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? But right now, today is all about Shake. I don't know if Shake is gonna get some burn, because I'm quite sure he didn't get a what do you call it, any practice time. Maybe a walkthrough or something like that. Coming off the street, he hasn't played an NBA game this season, or has he played a game this season? Let me see. Just to double check there. Shake Milton. So did Shake Milton play a game this year? I'm not particularly sure. So let's take a look at this. So should say his last 5 games here. His last 5 games, we're talking about February. So he did play in February. They didn't really play much, I want to assume. Okay, 23, 10, 19, 12. So he did play a little bit. He had 13 points against Detroit. That was on Valentine's Day. So he did get some burn this year, 2024, Valentine's Day. 13 points. He got 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that was a decent game. But he's not in Detroit's. He wasn't in Minnesota. I guess he played for Minnesota too this year. So it wasn't in their plans, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So everybody knows that Shake is a good player. Around Knicks circles at least. We definitely got a lot of love for this cat. So definitely love to see him play today. Shout out to Instagram too. If anybody here is on Instagram, quite a few people I'm quite sure are just lurking, popping in and out. The thing with Instagram, people will see it and they're like, they don't want me to see. Oh, I don't want EDC that I looked, because Instagram announces you, so it's a different kind of thing. So shout out to D Wolf, I am Julito popped in there, Jay Wildum. We got SBX10. We got Renee Janot. I can't pronounce money's name. We got Big Irv, my guy Big Irv. We got Tough Love Apparel. He popped in there. He says yo. And then we got Chichi Boo Sports has joined. So these are some people that I've seen around, in comments and stuff like that, or sometimes in the Twitter, in the Instagram stories and stuff like that. I recognize quite a few people here. Shout out to D Wolf. I think D Wolf hit me with a message, man. I don't know if I responded to it. I just acknowledged that I did see a D Wolf there. So I recognize people. So like I said, Instagram, not anybody, according to this, it says nobody's watching. But like I said, people will pop in. This is a YouTube thing here, guys. So if anybody's interested, pop on YouTube. You can hang out with me here on YouTube. Man, 26-15 here. Looks like Atlanta's gonna get some free throws here. So Atlanta already made some big time substitutions. Right now, Alec Burks is out there with Bogdanovich. We still have room for another substitution, so maybe Shake might make an appearance later on in this game. I just hope that it's not due to a blowout. You know, if the Knicks are blown out, I don't want to see Shake play because of that. You know, I'd rather see the Knicks be competitive and maybe Shake could be a part of that. Yeah, so I'm at the 58-second mark. I see it right now on the screen here. It's about 39 seconds or less. So Atlanta's here to play, man. Jalen Johnson with the offensive rebound, able to get the nice little putback. Definitely very focused this Atlanta team. Josh Hart comes in there, full head of steam there, a lot of contact, no finish. Bogdanovich with a 3-point shot, he knocks that down. So that gives the Knicks 18. That dude Bogdanovich, all he got to do is put his hands on the ball, and that 3-point shot is up and in there. There goes DeAndre Hunter there, top of the key, faking, but basically foul line jump shot knocks that down. So like I said, we got a dude here, DeAndre Hunter. There's like a lot of potential, and he's coming off the bench for them. Kind of similar to Bogdanovich, to tell you the truth. You know, bogey on the Knicks. Sigmund's Alec Burks there dribbling behind his back. He has a loosey goosey handle. Comes to the right, just pulls up. You know, I don't like Burks, man, because he never shoots square. He always shoots moving. His body's always moving when he shoots. DiVincenzo with good defense slaps the ball out of Bogdanovich's hands. So I mean, when I speak about the Knicks Bogdanovich, I'm gonna say bogey. You know, so everybody knows bogey. But the other Bogdanovich, you know, I'll just say regular Bogdanovich. You know, but our guy is bogey to tell them both apart. So as far as this game is not over. This is the first quarter, so I mean we got three other quarters to play. So I mean 32 right now. I'm looking at 32 to 18 at the moment to start the game. You know, if the Knicks win the second, third, and fourth quarter, we win the game. You know, so we'll see what happens here. But early on here with the Atlanta team, they got a lot of confidence. Definitely look really focused coming up here into the Garden today. Sandwiches hitting, baby. So Atlanta makes it 33. Knicks is trying to get it in, but I see it's the end of the first quarter. So it's a nightmare quarter to start the game off here. Knicks were a little bit flat, I want to say. We missed a lot of shots in that first quarter. You know, we took some quality shots. I thought the ball was moving really well. You know, just the Knicks could not score for some reason. You know, so that's a horrible start to the game. But like I said, we got three more quarters. So I'm expecting the Knicks to come back strong in the second quarter, third, and fourth. You know, the fourth quarter, the Knicks usually step up to the next level as far as their effort and defense and stuff. So as long as we can get to that fourth quarter and fight it out, I like our chances to win the game. But they have talent though, man. Like I said, I wasn't sure if Hunter was hurt or not. But he's definitely coming off the bench now. Jalen Johnson is their guy. Between him and Trae Young, those are the guys that they want on the team. DeAndre Hunter's coming off the bench for them now. Sadiq Bey, they want him to be this small forward, power forward. I guess that's what Sadiq Bey is. So they're basically running two big small forwards and a center in Capella. So it's a good look. You know, once you got Trae Young there, and then you got DeJounte Murray together in the backcourt, along with Hunter and Bogdanovich, it should be a little bit better on the win and loss record. But they're 26 and 34. So it has to when it's like that, then it comes down to coaching. So I'm not sure who the coach is there. Not really paying too much attention. But with the talent that they have there, they have plenty of talent. So they should not be they should not be this far behind as far as wins and losses. That's interesting. So it seemed like Atlanta, you would think that they would shut it down. So for me personally, I think I would not necessarily shut it down, but I would stop playing certain guys, give guys the rest that they need, and stop trying to win. Because something's got to give with Atlanta. They need to get a high draft pick or something. Because how else are they going to get better? I'm trying to figure out, looking at their roster, how do they get back to the winning ways? Are they going to continue to stay like this, where they just developing Jalen Johnson and hoping Trae Young stays the same? They almost traded DeJounte Murray. They didn't. You know what I'm saying? They might end up trading Trae Young in the offseason. So Atlanta Hawks, their team, there's with a lot of question marks, man. So I'm glad the Knicks don't really have that. We have question marks, but most of our question marks have to do with being healthy. So once we're finally healthy, then we can really assess the roster and we can see what could be the next move. So I think that's what's the most important thing as far as the Knicks are concerned. But Atlanta has certain guys there. I was surprised that Bogdanovich went to Atlanta because he was in Sacramento, but he wanted to go to Atlanta. So that's interesting, man. A European dude wanted to go to Atlanta, so I don't know if he likes black women or something like that, man. But just joking. So he goes Miles McBride there, left hand side. Once he dribbles too much, is too much there. He gets to the Bogdanovich now. Bogdanovich on the inside, try to throw an interior pass to Jericho Sims, gets stolen. So here comes Atlanta on the inside. Nice little kind of alley oop play there from DeJounte Hunter to Jalen Johnson. Two former starters, guys used to start together. Now Sadiq Bey is that starter. Miles right top of the key, so he's running offense. This is when the Knicks get in trouble. Miles comes around the screen there for Sims, gives it over to Bogdanovich, so Sims annihilates DeJounte Hunter there, number 12. What's up, Joe Curry in the place? We got NYC Ball here. Joe Curry says, my only hope is we don't burn these guys out. Yeah, man, we got enough guys, you know what I'm saying? We got guys like Charlie Brown and stuff like that we could actually play the minutes just to give our guys a little bit of break. Like Deuce played 47 minutes, man, but we have Alec Burks there. So why couldn't Alec Burks get some of those minutes? Why does McBride have to get burnt out for 47? You know what I'm saying? We could have gave him a little bit of a breather, but hey, we won the game, so nobody really notices when you win. But once there goes finally somebody hits an outside jump shot. That's Alec Burks with a off balance 3-point shot. That's what he does. We got Kareem and Harlem CEO in the place. Trish D in the place. Tough Love. I saw you on Instagram, Tough. You know. Yeah, Dexter is dope, man. You got Josh Hart on the right hand side. Bogdanovich comes around the screen, top of the key, picks up his dribble. I don't like it. Gives it to Josh. Josh has the dribble, jumps in the air, gives it over to Burks for a nice little drive floater. Air ball floater, man. Gets his own rebound over the top of the head with the right hand on the left side for the layup. Yeah, I don't like air balls on floaters, man, because that means you're trying to finesse it in. You got to get it up on that rim, baby. You know, Jalen Johnson over the bogey there, not bogey, Bogdanovich there on Atlanta attacking. Knicks got caught on the switch there, but Burks gets the steal. Burks gives it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich is flying up the court. He gets easily slapped. That slapped the ball right out of bounds. Should be Knicks ball still. Shout out to Mega, 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 Mega. I see Mega in other people's chats, man. Always showing love and stuff. Definitely appreciate it. But Mega, sometimes, man, we on other people's shows and you're like, Eros and bees. It's like embarrassing, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for showing the love as always, though, Mega, definitely. But I don't want to take over other people's shows, you know? As a content creator, as a podcaster, whatever you want to call me, I go on other people's shows. I could easily dominate, and it's so hard not to. You know what I'm saying? But I try to hold my tongue just so I can make sure everybody else can get their bars out. Because whatever I have to say, somebody's gonna say it, and I can just agree with what somebody else is saying, or just build off of them. You know, some people don't like to do that. They like to interrupt and make sure they get their next point out. Makes they get the next point out. Meanwhile, there's like 6 people on the panel. Like, what the fuck? Like, let somebody else get their joints off. And then just agree. Just if somebody says something you agree with, then you agree. At least that's my approach. So as you know, guys, I love to eat, so I still got another bowl here. But the bowl is still warm. Got a bowl of rice. Got some ketchup on there, Puerto Rican style. Got some other extra stuff in there too, man. Mind your business, but I got some stuff in that rice. Let me say what's up to the chat here. We're down by 12. No, excuse me, we're down by 22. Oh my god, man! This is not what I signed up for tonight. To be down by 22. Is that correct? 42-20. Holy moly! So I mean, this is like an uphill battle here. So it looks like the Knicks might have checked out this game, huh? Atlanta absolutely is playing better all around basketball. Definitely more aggressive, making more shots. Definitely, And you can't even say that it's this due to their number one option, second option, third option. They're just playing better ball than the Knicks right now. Definitely super aggressive, really, really powerful, as you can see. They're just where they stand. Everybody's standing like very, very strong compared to the Knicks. Knicks don't look as strong as Atlanta is right now. Their stature, just talking about the way that they're carrying themselves. Atlanta is definitely carrying themselves a little bit stronger than the Knicks right now. So here comes Burks there, almost turns it over, gets the ball back. Josh Hart has it, left hand side. All right, Hart kicks it out to Burks. Burks for three. Misses that. Man, the Knicks are missing a lot of shots. Halftime report is gonna suck, bro. We got 8 minutes left. Damn, 8 minutes left in the second quarter there. Good defense did to stuff the ball out by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks on the fast break. Nothing's been working. Bogdanovich corner 3-point shot. Give it to me. Knocks that down. But sheesh, we got an uphill battle here. 23-42. So this Atlanta Hawks team, man, they do have scores, man, but the Knicks defense can step up and cut this lead here. 22 points is a long way to go. Knicks with another steal, but the referee's called out of bounds there. Josh Hart is got a fucking mouthful of fire. They're spitting that fire at the refs. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, salute to Trish in the place to be. Closing out the quarter, so this far down is no good. Absolutely. Now I'll get into that in a second. There, DeAndre Hunter just came in and he's been abusing the Knicks there. So they're gonna call is that a taunting foul?
This one is against Hunter. We're being too demonstrative. He thought he was fouled.
No, he didn't think he was fouled there. Listening to Clyde, he didn't think he was fouled. He was just yeah, I guess he did. He thought he was fouled. You can't show up the refs like that, man. So technical foul there. So those little moves like that, they could be momentum killers, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it slows the pace down, allows the Knicks to get a free throw. Bogdanovich shoots it, and he makes it. So little things like that could be momentum killers. So I see Hunter just called the referee a bitch and a fucking pussy. So clear as day. So these players be ODing a little bit. If you ever play with a ref, you get it though. You know what I'm saying? These referees sometimes they be deserving it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't ask for a foul every single time down, man. You got to play the game. Here goes Burks on a drive off a pass from Josh Hart off the glass. He knocks that down. Burks makes me scared every single time he shoots it, man. That dude is off balance at all times. I don't get it. They go Deuce with very good defense, man, keeping J. Murray out the paint. Murray's coming in there again. Deuce does a good job of stopping him. Josh Hart daydreaming a little bit. Almost allowed a 3-point shot. Here goes Murray. Murray's being guarded by Bogdanovich. Switches back. A little bit too late there. Too much daylight there. Nick's trying to switch back so quickly. Let DeJounte Murray get his little rhythm there. It goes Miles over to Burks. Burks to wow, Bogdanovich catch and shoot, baby. 3-point shot. Did they give me 3? Give it to me, baby. 47-29. So we got 6 minutes left, right? So if you want to talk about halftime and crunch time, this is basically halftime and crunch time going into the half. So is it possible for the Knicks to cut this lead to 10? Yes. Right now, the Knicks are definitely got the momentum shift. Like I said, after that technical shot, it made Atlanta slow down a little bit. They gave the Knicks a little bit of chance to get their breath. So they're attacking there. Atlanta got a very long team, man. So the Knicks will definitely have to fight that extra inch just to get through the defense there. But 47-29, can we cut this lead to 10? It would be nice to cut this lead to less than 10, 8, to cut it down to 8. If we cut it down to 8, then we could chop away in the third, and then at least the dogs in the fourth quarter, and hopefully we can pull out this win here in the Garden. But that's what we got to do because we were down by 22, man. So we had a commercial. I'm just looking at you guys here. Harm said just 4 straight drives to the bucket would change. Draw foul, yeah. So I mean, right now the momentum kind of shifts. So it seems like the Knicks are kind of doing that right now. So we'll see what happens there. Missing all those shots in the first quarter that basically killed the game. Miles McBride was 1 for 5 for three. DiVincenzo's 1 for 9 right now. Burks is 1 for 4. So we missed a lot of shots. Took too many threes, I say. So like I said, Harlem CEO with the drives to the basket, we need to do that in order to change the game there, open it up a little bit, put Atlanta on their heels. Because I think once we do that, we got the Garden Crown behind us, so we could be able to squeeze the game out here. What am I drinking? I'm drinking Diet Pepsi as always, man. So if Pepsi wants to send me a sponsorship, I totally could use that. Pour that up. Not much in there, just a little taste. Yeah, man. Once you see the bottle like this, man, you know that I must be fighting my wife or something, man. I'll tell you, boy. Like getting married, when people say it's work, it's work. It doesn't mean that it's work that you have to work to love somebody and nothing like that. That's not what it is. That's easy. That's the easy part. The work is yourself working on yourself, not to take things overboard where they don't need to be. So that's why a lot of relationships end because people take shit too far. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's the work that you need to put in. Work on yourself in order to preserve what you guys have going on, man. Because you could go crazy by your mouth, and also you can go crazy by your actions too. So sometimes it takes a mature person to be married, man. So and I could tell you through experience from my previous relationship, I had no problem leaving. Saying leaving my son, leaving that household. I had no issues leaving. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the mentality that I had when I was younger. In my older age, I still would have left my son's mother, but I would have done it way different than I did, at the time. But when you're young, you don't know no better, man. You know what I'm saying? Scrolling down here. Yep. Off the back iron, starting fast breaks for Atlanta. We'll talk about that in the at halftime. So I don't know who this young lady is here. So I think the Knicks have been doing a really good job of touching the community. Before I just thought like back in the days they would have somebody on it, and to me it was always bullshit. They tried their best back in the days. I don't know if you guys remember what's his name? Uh Bobito Simmons, not Simmons, Bobito the barber. Bobito, everybody knows Bobito for basketball and hip hop and stuff like that. They had him as a sideline reporter at one point because they were trying to connect with the fans and stuff. They've been trying a lot of stuff to try to get it together. But I think now in 2024 with the internet and stuff like that, I think they finally did figure it out. You know, shout out to the Knicks what do you call it, social media manager, man. He's like you know, very shocking once you find out that's who he is. You know what I'm saying? But that goes to show you the Knicks hired somebody with some flavor, with some youth to him, and just a touch that knows what social media is all about. So he does a fantastic job. The director of social media there. He made a few appearances. I met him before during the playoffs. And he was at the morning brew get together. So good looking brother, man. Beautiful dark skin, you know what I'm saying? Good looking dude, man. So it's great to see people like that in those positions and doing well, flourishing. People that get it. You know what I'm saying? So the Knicks have been doing a great job at that. Not necessarily finding the color of the person, but just finding the right person that knows what they're doing. That knows how to make those connections. And the guys are doing fantastic, man. As far as the Knicks is concerned. So they bring people in, that matter, to the fans and stuff, you know, people that deserve it, you know, shedding light on fans, super fans and stuff like that definitely deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Celebrities is one thing, but you got to give back to the real fans that are not celebs, that are actually paying for their seats. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Hartenstein, top of the key to Miles top of the key, driving right hand side. Shoots over two guys, no good. Ihart tried to bang it in there with left hand. A little bit too cute. Ihart's feeling himself there. Ihart comes down and gets a steal. So he blows the dunk and he comes down and gets a steal. So his Achilles must be feeling better, huh? Here goes Josh Hart into Ihart. Ihart has it. Back out to Bogey. Bogey comes in there, right-handed layup, knocks that down. Yo, Bogey is a legit a 20-point a game scorer, man. He got 9 points right now. So 9 points in 11 minutes. Bogey can score that ball, man. So once it's gonna be amazing to see how that plays out once we get our guys here. So it goes Sadiq Bey, nice strong drive to the basket. Uncontested by the Knicks there. Mm-mm. Bogey's looking, gives it over to Ihart. Ihart catches Josh Hart on the back door. DiVincenzo comes in there, tries to go up and under. Josh Hart with the rebound. So that was up and under by Miles. DiVincenzo on the left-hand side for three. Misses that. Good box out by Ihart, but they're going to say 24-second violation. I don't know what's going on. So Ihart is saying something to the refs. So we got a group of refs here that a couple guys that I've never seen before. Yo, here's one thing I want to throw at you guys, as far as the refs is concerned. Like, we don't never see them getting reprimanded, but they get reprimanded. They get suspended. They get paid by the game. So if they do well, they get more games. But if they keep making mistakes and getting reprimanded and stuff like that, like when those reports come out, those guys get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So they might get passed over for another game. So the more games, the more games they call, the more they get paid. So how they reprimand them is this is what somebody told me. How they get reprimanded is they just don't get more work. The work is pulled back. Because they got to go back for training and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. So the referees do feel it too. You know what I'm saying? So if they want to keep making money, they have to get the calls right. It's kind of a hard job to do, but these guys do it every night. Bogdanovich, top of the key, picks up his dribble, gives it over to Jericho. Jericho almost traveled, has the ball, gives it over to Deuce. Deuce holding it. Left-hand side now. Back to Precious. Precious on a nice, easy drive, right-handed layup there. Slicing and dicing. He can get to the basket really quick, man, on the drive, I'm trying to tell you. He moves like a small forward, but plays the game like a power forward. Sadiq Bey, nice interior pass to Clint Capella for the dunk. 52-33. We're running out of time here, man. So, I would love for the Knicks to cut this lead to 10, but it doesn't look like this is going to happen here. Miles McBride, cross-court pass to Bogey. He just catches, shoot that thing. Misses it. Jericho Sims out there fighting. Capella gets it. So they're going to say foul on the floor, and they're going to say what? Loose ball foul on Capella, maybe? Yep. So it looks like it's going to be Knicks ball. DiVincenzo inbounding here. Jericho comes out to get it. Jericho's been coming out to get those balls a lot lately, but he's been making himself available to receive the pass and make the pass after. Precious in there, bullying the Jalen Johnson there. Very simple. Behind the back, turn around, lay it up, easy. He goes Murray over to Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey shoots it like he's laying down. DiVincenzo gets the rebound. Here comes the Knicks. Trotting up nice and easy. Jericho Sims' hair is floating in the air there. DiVincenzo launches that. Knocks down the three. So that's DiVincenzo's second three there. He's 2 for 11. So at some point in the game, DiVincenzo's going to get hot. Because he tends to hit jump shots back to back sometimes. So as you can see, Precious nice and easy post game there. Bump, turn around and just lay it up nice and easy. He put Jalen Johnson in the spot where he couldn't defend right underneath the basket. So good game so far, but I think that first quarter it was just too much for the Knicks to overcome there. So right now, the second quarter, the Knicks are actually winning the quarter, 23-21. Not by much, but we are competing in the second quarter. But like I said, being down 33-15 in that first quarter, that killed us right there. That's a long way to go to try to catch up here. So 3 minutes left, man. We still got enough room to make a nice little run here. So I'm hoping that the Knicks could still cut this lead. It's 54-38. So let's say the Knicks get 5 more points, it'll be 43. So that'll be like 9. So that's only 5 points. So I'm hoping that the Knicks can go on let's say a 10-12 run. That would be freaking awesome. You know, I kind of doubt that's going to happen, but we'll see. 6-0 run, 5 to 6-0 run to be down by 11 or 9. That's fantastic too. Scrolling down there. Oh, Terrence Mosley in the place. What's good, Terrence? So he comes in here automatically shaking my head. Oh, God. Don't you hate that? Like, say if you're doing something, you got to go to work or something like that. You try to get home so you can watch the game. You turn the game on, and you're like 54-38. God damn, what the hell, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't win. Yeah, I just said that. So, like I said, we all watching the same game. So, NYC Ball, he definitely said that. Dante will get it going. I think so too. He usually hits some threes back to back. Right now, he's 3 for 13, nightmare shooting night, man. 2 for 11. But I could see him, ringing off 4 3-pointers in a quarter. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does. So we'll see what happens, man. Bogey physical on defense is weak. Yeah, he is, man. Also driving too. Sometimes driving he gets caught on an angle and he gets overpowered a little bit. But if he's strong, if he's straight up, he can make a good play on offense and defense. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, going baseline on him, you can easily get to step on him. If he's showing the right foot, a lot of these guys are just stepping over the right foot and driving past him. You know what I'm saying? If he leads with the left foot, they're doing the same thing the opposite way. They're just jumping over his leg and then blowing past him. He can't do anything about it. So it is what it is. So we got some so we got some Dominicans in the place. Dímelo, papi. Jesus Christ. What's good? What's good? Jocko in the place. Matador D. Absolutely, man. Shout out to Gus Johnson. Gus Johnson is the GOAT. He's right now doing the announcement right now. You know what I'm saying? So definitely a treat to listen to him, man. But hey, I'm doing my own watch along. Precious with the rebound. Starts to break, gives it over to DiVincenzo, trots it up. Jericho Sims to me has been setting decent screens there. He goes Miles McBride for 3. So Miles McBride's been doing his own DiVincenzo impersonation. Miles McBride on the corner, the elbow 3, and then the deep corner 3 are his sweet spots, man. I feel like he doesn't miss those shots. So big time 3 there by Miles. He goes Jalen Johnson right in the pro area, comes in there, hop step, misses it. He goes Precious with the rebound and pushing it really hard down, like, oh my God, coast to coast rebound and lays it with the right hand. So I'm trying to tell you, this guy Precious has small forward movements, man. The way that he got up the court in the skill that he showed getting up the court, good defense on the other end, but Jalen Johnson shot it high on the backboard to let it drop in. I'm impressed by Jalen Johnson, man, definitely. So the Knicks cut the lead to 10 here, guys. Got a minute and 38 seconds. I'm at the 151 mark here. DiVincenzo takes a screen from Jericho, back up to Miles, over to Bogey. Give it to me. He knocks that down, baby. So that gives us the 46. So that's what they gave us, the 46, the big time Bogey 3 there, baby. 122. I say 122. There must be a timeout at that. Oh, there's 148. So it looks like Atlanta Hawks is going to score 58 here. Let me see if I can catch up a little bit. I'm behind by like 30. So that's Jalen Johnson. So Jalen Johnson gives him that 58. So let me just leave it where it is there. Jalen Johnson gives it 58. Miles McBride. Also, the Knicks are letting these guys come back here now. So the Atlanta Hawks made 2 shots there. So DiVincenzo's stuck. Knicks are running the same play back to back here. So it's decent. It's getting the Knicks open here. Bogdanovich comes in and gets easily blocked. Transition now. So this is how they get the next bucket. 3-point shot, though. Dejounte Murray for 3 knocks that down. So now that's for the Knicks. Had cut the lead to 10. Now add an extra 5 to that now. So now the Knicks are down by 15. So that's not what we needed there. We really needed to hold on to that 10-point lead there, entering the second half. So with 47 seconds now, so they definitely called a timeout here. That's definitely a nightmare, man. The Knicks definitely had Atlanta by the balls, but 2 quick shots there. Look at Sadiq Blade with the good defense there. Bogdanovich just comes in, didn't have enough bounce, leaning too much, didn't have enough bounce there. And then DeJounte Murray with a transition 3-point shot, man. Sheesh. So I mean, it is what it is, man. We were very close there. Like if we would have cut it to 10, possibly maybe went back and forth a little bit and then make another stop and then cut it to within less than 10, that would have been great. But right now, 47 seconds up by 15, that's a lot to overcome, man, in the second half. But like I said, right here in the second quarter, the Knicks are actually winning 31-38 in the second quarter. So the Knicks are doing something right. But we're gonna have to do something right for the next two quarters too. So you could see it, right? The Knicks could touch them. You know what I'm saying? But we just have to wait. So Bogey Sissy ass needs to do pull-ups. Damn, you guys have got harsh on my man Bogey. Yeah, but Bogey doesn't have the lift sometimes. So he's been getting knocked off his square. But he's a shooter, man. He can't really do too much upper body strength there because gonna mess up his shot. You know, he got some strength to him, but yeah, he's definitely been losing his balance now. Something to that. Man, DiVincenzo just comes down there, splits the defense, acting like he wanted to take Money's head off, switches in the air and lays it up with the right hand. So he goes Murray with the crossover with an air ball 3-point shot. I'm at 30 seconds here. So looks like the Knicks are not going to penetrate this lead here at all. So the Knicks still have a chance to cut the lead to 10. So it looks like the Knicks are bringing the ball. I mean, so with 30 seconds left here, it looks like the Knicks are going to do nothing. So the Knicks do score. They do get 2 to cut the lead to 11. So like I said, hey, the Knicks the Knicks can touch these guys. So we beat them 35-28 in the second quarter here. So I'm just trying to finish it all to see what happened. Precious, nice drive. Oh, he just muscles it up. He kind of muscles in on the shot and to get it right over the shot clock there. Almost a shot clock violation. So DeJounte Murray just literally punched DiVincenzo in the groin just now. So 3-point shot for Sadiq Bey in and out there at the end. So that's 61-50. I'll take it. For being this down by as much as 22. Last time I checked 22, if I'm not mistaken. For us to cut this lead down to 11 is fantastic. But we did have it at 10 already. So with all the action that you've seen just now, the Knicks could have possibly cut it down to as low as 5. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We can't be perfect, man. But because we don't have our key players. If we have Jalen Brunson, I think we would be beating this team right now. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Jalen Brunson deserves the break. He bang knees. There's no use of wearing him out for no reason. So let the rest of these guys here get their minutes and work things out. Alec Burks only has. Let's get into that in a second, man. So let's do a full halftime report. Halftime report, guys. Let's cut it down here. Slide it down to the summary. Summary cuts into the quarters there. So like I said, 33-15 in the first quarter. Let me get you up out of here, David L. So like I said, 35 here, 30-15 here in the first quarter. That's a killer. So like if the Knicks had played a little bit, maybe if we made our shots. So I want to say 5 shots, 2 of them 3-pointers. So you're talking about 6, and then add the other 3 shots as another 6, right? So you're talking about 12. Add 12 points to that. Now you're talking about 20. What is that? 27. You're talking about 27 now. So add 12 points to the total score. And you're talking about the Knicks up by 1. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of game that we're watching right now. Second quarter, 35-28. So the Knicks basically got to do another 35-28 and then another 35-28 in the fourth quarter. Can the Knicks do it? The Knicks have the personnel to play the defense still. We have the personnel to mix it up rebounding wise and stuff. Atlanta has some size to them. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into the deeper stats. As far as head-to-head play. Excuse me, it's cut to the game charts, shot charts on the screen. Atlanta's on the left-hand side. A lot of shots at the rim there. Knicks are definitely getting killed there. 3-point shot, they've been making more than they made, more than they've taken, than they miss, I should say. 51%, 24 for 47 shots on the ball. Knicks have put up 52 shots compared to 47 for them. They're shooting 38%. So it comes down to mix and misses in this game, guys. Look at all these missed 3-point shots in the first half. So many X's there. So if the Knicks were to clean this up to at least match 51% with Atlanta, we would definitely be winning the game. So the Knicks just got to clean it up. We don't have all our guys. I keep saying that, but we do have enough to beat this team. And I think after that first quarter was rough. We got an uphill battle, but I think the Knicks can beat this team still. So we just gotta have faith in the squad. And the beautiful thing about it is that we don't have to be pissed off if they lose because they should lose. We're missing right now 4 starters. You know what I'm saying? So we're missing 4 starters, so we should lose. But if we win the game, it's extra sweet. You know what I'm saying? But if we lose, it's like, we lost. What do you expect? So anyway, biggest lead was 22. Knicks have not led in this game. Longest one is 13. I wonder who that was. But on 22-point lead there for Atlanta. Now it's cut down to 11. Knicks are right there knocking on the door. Rebounding wise, Atlanta came out 34-23. That's unprecedented. The Knicks usually out rebound the other team. So if the Knicks could clean up the boards, that's one way we could win. They're they're more versatile than us. They're more tall and leaner than us. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why we can't get to the boards. But we'll see what happens because Josh Hart now has to fight against taller guys with the same energy and that type of thing. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out in the second half. But if the Knicks can get the rebounding battle back into their favor, that could spell some good stuff for the Knicks too. Knicks have 16 assists to 14, which is also interesting. Knicks got 5 steals, 3 blocks, only 3 turnovers. So the Knicks are playing their game. So it comes down to rebounding. Excuse me, rebounding and shooting the ball. And once the Knicks could get their field goal percentages up to where it normally is and get the rebounding up to where it normally is, we should be able to actually handily beat this team. His wishing these guys good luck. Points in the paint 30-24. Atlanta in favor of Atlanta. Second chance points 11-7 and 10-11 fast breaks. So I mean, this is all rebounding here, being able to get rebounds and putbacks and that type of thing. So hopefully the Knicks can clean that up, man. Just shoot the ball a little bit better and get to the boards, and then we should be able to win this game. And then that's basically playing Knicks basketball. We don't have to do nothing out of the ordinary. We just got to get back to playing our game. Play our game for the third quarter and win. Play our game for the fourth quarter and win. And then we should get this game. Yeah, man. So let's check out the box score. I want to know who they're gonna put first. Atlanta. So let's take a look at Atlanta. Sadiq Bey, very aggressive today, man. For some reason, he looks like he's been taking something, man, because he looks a little like he doesn't usually look that aggressive, But Sadiq Bey definitely looks more aggressive today. 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Decent game, 1 block. Very aggressive, like I said. Jalen Johnson today, I was very impressed by him. Just he takes pro shots. He doesn't take shots that are so spectacular or anything like that. He gets to his spots and he makes a pro move. Like just recently before the half ended, he made a shot on, I forgot who it was, on Precious, but he shot the ball up high so that it would hit the backboard and drop in. You know what I'm saying? So it should have been a block, but just because of the angle that he shot it in, he still made the shot. So Jalen Johnson knows how to play, man. Very good basketball player. 17 points here, leading all scorers for Atlanta. Yeah, man. Leading all scores for Atlanta. He got 4 rebounds, 3 assists, playing really well. Capella, I thought he only had 3 rebounds. He only had 4 points, 1 block. He played defense decent, but I think Hartenstein, and Jericho Sims did a good job of keeping him at bay too, man. Because usually Clint Capella destroys us. You know what I'm saying, stat wise and stuff. But today it looks like our big men are doing their job, keeping him off the block. But the Knicks are losing the rebounding battle as a team. So we got to look deeper into that. Bogdanovich is a Knick killer, and he's 0 for 3 today. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely got to keep an eye on Bogdanovich because he could shoot that mid range. He could just shoot. So we got to have to worry about him in the fourth quarter, second half, and that type of thing. DeJounte Murray's been fairly quiet too. Only 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. So at some point, he's probably going to look to try to get loose also. So their backcourt is very dangerous, man. Two guys that kill the Knicks all the time. DeAndre Hunter is another guy that kills the Knicks. He got 14 points himself coming off the bench. Guys like Bruno Fernando, Garrison Matthews, and Trent Forrester. Those 3 guys are just like, they just run in the mill, bottom of the bench kind of guys, man. So anything they can give is going to definitely be a plus for Atlanta. Bring it to the Knicks right now. Precious there with 10 points. They're very aggressive on the offense, man, driving to the basket. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. So definitely impressed by the way Precious has been attacking today. Josh Hart kind of neutralized today. Only 2 rebounds in the first half. I think he had 13 in the first half of the last game. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, Josh Hart is definitely maybe a little bit tired today, or maybe just you know maybe impacted by the size of Atlanta. They have a lot of guys that play the same height, same length type of thing. So that's kind of frustrating. But only 2 rebounds for him. He got definitely got to pick that up. Hartenstein only has 3 rebounds on his end, but I thought he played good for his stats. Only 3 points, only 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. But I thought Ihart played pretty good, and he's also 1 for 5. So like we need some better production out the center spot there. DiVincenzo 4 for 14. Him missing all these shots is basically the game there. You know, he's still doing everything else that he normally does, but just that shot has not been falling. Same thing with Miles McBride. He's been getting to the assists, making good passes and stuff. He had a couple really good corner threes or whatever, but outside of that, he needs to help out a little bit more too. Jericho Sims, same thing at the center spot. But like I said, I give them guys credit by playing their position, bodying up and stuff like that to neutralize their assignment. But we got other guys in Atlanta that are contributing to the rebounding thing. So Bogdanovich, he has 12 points, man. So, I wouldn't call him a microwave. I wouldn't call him anything like that, but he's just a guy that he can score. You know what I'm saying? So what he brings to the table with the 12 points, if we didn't have that, we would be in trouble right now. So we definitely need to get him more touches and stuff like that. Try to figure out a way to get him a little bit more open, some more wide open shots for him, rather than him working himself a little bit. Try to get him loose to get that jump shot going. That's what we need to do with him. And as far as Alec Burks, 7 points, so he played pretty good in that first half, considering, what I'm saying? So we need a little bit more from him, basically a repeat of what he did in the first half there in order for Knicks to win this game. So I think it's been pretty good, man. Knicks are doing a good job, as far as playing the game, but making shots is what's killing us, and rebounding and making shots. And that's basically the basics of basketball, man. Once the Knicks get back to basics and start playing Knicks style of basketball, then we should be able to win this game fairly easily. Yeah, man. So that's the halftime report, man. So yeah, man. I can't. I say it all the time, man. But I love all of our players, man. I mean, Precious is really good. I'm impressed by him. Hartenstein, I'm impressed with every night. Miles McBride, he shows me something every night that I keep getting on him. But he keeps bringing something every single night that just like, yo, this guy's good. He's a good player. I can't completely trash him. Josh Hart's been giving his entire heart out there, man. Basically, the heart and soul of this squad. We're definitely gonna need him to step up in that second half. I love DiVincenzo, man. One of my favorite players on the Knicks. Bogdanovich, I love Bogdanovich. Reminds me of my dad, the way he shoots it. Jericho Sims, I love the way he's been playing too. Definitely super aggressive and playing his position correctly, which is incredible. And Alec Burks is probably the only person I don't like. You know what I'm saying? But Alec Burks, I don't think anybody likes him. But we're gonna need him to do something, man, until Shake Milton gets his chance, which I don't think is gonna happen. But we'll see, man. I mean, tonight we had room for Shake Milton, so I don't understand why Tom Thibodeau didn't play him. So guys got to get a practice in them, I guess. Once they get a practice in them and stuff like that, then we can start talking. I guess with Shake Milton, but he might not play today unless the Knicks end up getting blown out here in the second half, which I hope that doesn't happen. So while I'm giving the halftime report, my man I am Jarrell said he's gonna turn the PS5 on now. Yeah, don't leave me, don't leave me. PS5 time. I still don't have a PS5. I just feel it because I don't have time to play it. I'm always working, and when I'm not working, I'm in front of the camera with you guys. So I just feel like, I feel like that I'm spending that, 500 beans, whatever, for the PlayStation 5 is just not worth it. There are games that I want to play though, but I just don't have time to play them. And then I don't want to leave the PlayStation here, and then my kids destroy it, and I want to have to beat somebody up. Because I got little guys, and they just don't listen, man, and they end up breaking something. It's unbelievable. Got Knicks live in the place. What's up? He said, "Sulu, don't call it a comeback. Been it for years." What's up, man? I like the new avatar there. Very good graphics there. Salute to Cully in the place, the multi-talented superstar Cully in the place to be. So yeah, man. I'm gonna get some more comments in a second, but I'm just saying, I'm really trying to figure out what else I could do with this channel. There's a lot of people that's been saying throughout the years, like Cully's one of them. That's why I got Cully on the screen. Cully's been hitting me up about doing some work together before, like last season. So this season I know Cully got a lot of stuff going on as far as school and got his music and everything else going too, man. But I'm definitely trying to figure out something, man, to get another show, another weekly show or something that we can get together, on the channel and chop it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, just trying to figure out what I can do to keep improving the channel and just getting more engagement too, man, getting more heads interacting and stuff like that. It's always trying to figure it out. I like appearing on other people's pods too, you know what I'm saying? That's always fun. But yeah, man. Scrolling. Yeah, Achua is really good, man. Like Achua, like when he was in New York coming up, he was more of a small forward. He used to do a lot of crossovers and that type of thing. As far as dunking and stuff like that, I remember him in the Dykeman, playing in Dykeman, catching alley oops and that type of thing. Him playing with Cole Anthony in the summertime. They were supposed to go to school together. They didn't do that. But he was just more of a perimeter kind of guy. Power dude, driving, dunking, and stuff like that. But he wasn't the player that we see now. He's such a power. He's like a polished power forward. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely has quickness and skill, the skill of a small forward. So he's a very interesting player, man. And I'm just so anxious to see him play with Julius in front of him. With Julius in front of him, and then we could bring Precious off the bench. I mean, what? How could you stop us, man? Like you're gonna have to really play really hard defense on the Knicks for 48 minutes because we're always going to have a fresh, skilled body standing in front of you. So I don't know how teams are going to deal with that once we get that going. And that's the prayer. I think that's the mantra for every single Knicks fan. We're praying for that day to come because that's our superstar. The superstar will be the Knicks players collectively in the rotation coming at the other teams. And Tom Thibodeau, not for nothing, we're going to have 11 to 12 guys that he's going to have to sort that out because he can't play 11 to 12 guys. He's going to have to cut it to 8, so I don't know how he's going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens as time goes on. Because I'm thinking the bench, it's got to be Precious, right? It's got to be Bogdanovich. It's got to be Josh Hart off the bench, right? With those three. And then, my man Deuce McBride has definitely earned a spot. So that's 4 right there. So we're definitely missing a couple other guys, that could possibly get in the rotation. So anyway, we're back in business here. So I'm at the 144 mark here. We just came back from halftime. So Precious, like we just saying, he's super aggressive right now. He just drove to the basket. So we got Hey Poppy, my man Rick Brunson there. Rick Brunson looks like he owns a bodega, in freaking East Tremont somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He looks like a Puerto Rican from the Bronx. So that's not a diss, that's a compliment. You know what I'm saying? He looks like one of us guys, so that's pretty cool. Scrolling, trying to keep up with what you guys are saying here. So definitely gotta come all the way down here. So you got Aiden Grill here. Shout out to you. Yep. Got Fritz is in the place. Atlanta got Bogey shooting there to beat the shot clock. Atlanta gets the rebound, so that's Fernandez, I believe. Fernandez gets the ball and he lays that up. No, that's on Clint Capella, excuse me. So let me get to the beginning because I missed a lot of your comments there. Definitely shout out to Sharon Kaloy there. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody, but thank you definitely for everybody for coming in. Play-by-play, Josh Hart. Oh, he just lost the ball there. Sadiq Bey stole it. So here comes Atlanta full head of steam there. Knicks are down by 10. Sadiq Bey comes in there double clutching it. So the Knicks' last couple plays have been losing the ball, man. So we're still a step short, a step short on all these different plays here. So Sadiq Bey is going to get a chance to shoot that some free throws. So Sadiq Bey is a millionaire. So I mean, I get that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Millionaires. That's the first thing we say. These guys are millionaires. But there's no reason for Sadiq Bey's hair to look like that, fam. He's a millionaire, Like being a millionaire doesn't mean you need to go to a beauty salon because I've never been to a beauty salon to get my dreads twisted for the 11, 12 years that I had them. I had long dreads and I took care of them myself. and they didn't look like Sadiq Bey. And I was playing a lot of basketball during those years. You know what I'm saying? So my hair never looked like Sadiq Bey's hair. So it goes. iHeart finally got free to open it for a nice little dunk. So Knicks got the lead back to 10. It looks like Atlanta's going to keep going back and forth with us. The Knicks are eventually going to have to make some stops and go on a run. So looking at Atlanta, Jalen Johnson does a really good job of getting on the inside. They're a little pro hop and really good running jump shot, man. So I mean that's a really good thing in his arsenal there. Josh Hart, iHeart inside. Too many interior passes there. Precious gets it, throws an elbow. Referees didn't call anything. So Deuce McBride has it. He's trying to force a drive on the inside. Floater, no good. Atlanta with the rebound. Oh, yeah. Because DeJounte Murray bringing the ball up the court. Side step over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich cross-court pass to Jalen Johnson. Pump fake. Mid-range jump shot. Nope. Kicks it out to Sadiq Bey for 3. Knocks that down. 70-55. So the Knicks are right there, back and forth with this team, man. So it's 9-5 in this third quarter. Deuce McBride there, faking. Gives it over to DiVincenzo. Just catches and shoots it, baby. Misses it. Damn, man. So many misses in this game. And the Knicks are just not securing rebounds either, man. On the inside, DeJounte Murray up and over. iHeart secures the rebound. Josh in the middle. Transition 3 by Deuce. Deuce finally gets it. Shoots it, knocks it down. That elbow, he's automatic. Automatic from the elbow in the corner for Deuce McBride, man. Sheesh. So 58-70 right now. Somehow the Knicks got to get some stops here. Clint Capella trying to drive on iHeart. iHeart kept him at bay there. Speaking of bay, Sadiq has it. Goes around the screen. iHeart's watching him. Josh Hart was able to recover. Sadiq Bey's bouncing, pouncing. Sadiq Bey in there tried to float it in and no good. Josh Hart has it now. Ooh, Deuce McBride was trying to go baseline there. Josh Hart comes around the iHeart screen. Inside pass there to Precious. Bad idea. Oh, my God. The Knicks are so close, man. Oh, the Knicks get a steal. Nice little hands there by DiVincenzo. And they'll be even better hands by Bogdanovich there to bring it right back down the Knicks' throat. Bogdanovich, fast break there. Good defense by the Knicks to slap the ball out. No foul call. It's going to be Atlanta's ball. So both teams are doing a good job of slapping the ball out of each other's hands here. You know, Knicks have definitely got to try to get on the winning side of these plays here. Here we go. Murray here. I mean, that was like a 6 count. What the hell? Bogdanovich, interior pass there to how about the choke? Good block there. So, DeJounte Murray just tried to make a layup and they blocked it. DiVincenzo with a 3. Finally a timely bucket, man. So DiVincenzo's finally hit the timely bucket. So according to this, it says 3 for 13 for 3 today. Wow, man. So hopefully that's a sign that he's going to hit a couple back-to-back. Sadiq Bey fakes jab steps and pulls up for 3, no good. Josh Hart with the rebound. Josh Hart bringing it up, looking around, setting up the play. Takes a screen from iHeart. Picks up the dribble, gives it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo drives right at the shot blocker. A little bit too strong, misses the layup. DeJounte Murray bringing it up the dribble, left-hand side. He just attacks all the way to the basket, misses everything, but then they call a bullshit foul. So as good as Atlanta has been playing today, the Knicks have not been playing well and we're still knocking on the door. Right now it's 11-11 in the third quarter. DeJounte Murray's going to get another free throw coming up. So he's going to knock down the second one. What can you do? Check out the different angle. Yeah, this angle is pretty cool. And you can see most of everything I got going on here. You know, but let's bring it back. The Precious takes the bump. Another bump on the inside left-handed. Misses it. Another rebound by Atlanta. Here they come on a fast break. Miles McBride does a good job of cutting them off, and it's Knicks ball. Man, so the Knicks are playing such good defense today, man, but Atlanta's doing the same. They're just matching us as far as getting hand on balls and stuff, you know? Hustle plays. They're matching us with the hustle plays today. Josh over to Miles. Miles to DiVincenzo. Sweeps it. Top of the key. Josh Hart. That's usually his money spot. He hits the front of the rim. Rebound Miss McBride to DiVincenzo in the corner. Fakes it. Dribbles. On the inside, nice little floater. Misses it. Hart with the rebound. Falls to the ground. DiVincenzo has it. Josh Hart sweeps. Cuts to the middle. Foul line jump shot. Misses that. Man, so many quality shots we're getting, but missing everything. Murray on the drive. Kicks it out to Jalen Johnson. Knocks that three down. Sheesh. Man, this is frustrating. So that's 75, I believe. 75 to 61. Tom Thibodeau got to call a timeout. Knicks are losing this quarter 14 to 11. You know, it's really just due to the Knicks. We just cannot get the ball to go in that basket, man. You know, we're short on rebounds. Shout out to Sharon here. Sharon says we're unlucky. Yeah, man, this is like probably like one of the most unlucky games that I've seen. You know, with the Knicks. Some people say the last game was one of the best games they've seen, which I think is a stretch. You know, there's been so many great games this year. You know, it's always the last game that you saw is the best game, right? But we've had a lot of big time games this year. You know, but yesterday was, you know, the last game I should say was a really good game. This game, man, is probably like the most unlucky game I want to say. Middleton is eligible to play. As soon as they signed him, he cleared waivers and then he signed. You know, so as you know, as soon as he signed, he's eligible to play. There's no stipulations. You know, only the coach, maybe the coach wants him to get a practice in. You know, sometimes the coaches would like to get the player a practice before they give him any minutes. So I think that might be the hold up. You know, got to give the dude a practice, give him a practice and see how that works. You know, and then you can see if you can work him into the game. Ah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, this game has been clumsy on both ends, right, David? I feel like both teams have been extremely, clunky today. You know, it's frustrating to watch. It's fun, and then they give it right back. So it's annoying, man. Oh my god. Yeah, I get that. You know, he can't do any worse than what's happening right now. And then we also need the talent too. So we're only playing five, six, seven, eight players. So we can stand to play an extra player. You know, even guys like say like Jacob Toppin, you got Charlie Brown. You know, let those guys play. Why can't those guys get off the court and off the bench and play? They've played minutes for us before. You know, and they play decent minutes. You know, for us at times. So why can't those guys get off the bench? I mean, somebody could get off the bench. Why do we have to constantly play guys? To the extreme on certain nights right now. So I mean, tonight Tom Thibodeau's been doing a good job of getting the minutes around, but we got McBride with 27, Josh with 25, DiVincenzo with 24. You know what I'm saying? So you got Bogdanovich out there too, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because when it comes down to it, like I said, once you get Julius and OG and Mitch Robinson back, then what do you do? Because I don't put Mitchell Robinson in the rotation. You know what I'm saying? People say, "Oh, that's blasphemous." Okay, but listen, Bogdanovich is going to be off the bench. Then you got Precious, right? Then you're going to have Josh, and then you're going to need another guard, so that has to be Deuce, right? So you're not going to bench Deuce for Shake, right? So those are your four bench guys. So the fifth person that you will put in there will be Mitch, right? Because you're not going to bench Precious because Precious has been playing fantastic. You know, so you can't bench Precious. So the person that's going to be benched has got to be Mitch. Because you're not going to bench Hartenstein, for Mitch, because Hartenstein's been playing fantastic himself. You know, Hartenstein right now got 5, 6, and 3 right now, 3 blocks, got 2 steals and an assist. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's going to have their feelings hurt. You cannot play like 12 guys in the playoffs. You know, I mean, you can, but most coaches don't do that. Tom Thibodeau, especially, DiVincenzo misses another one in and out, pops right out. 75 to 61. My God, man. Here goes Jalen Johnson there for a 3-point shot transition. Misses it. DiVincenzo with a rebound. Pushes it. Josh Hart has it. Trying to figure something out. Facilitating a little bit. Nick's got some movement. Hart. Back to Josh Hart for 3. Give it to me. Knocks it down. Again, the Knicks see 11 points. We're at 11-point lead right now. Let me get Trish up out of here. Cut it down to 11 now. Sadiq Bey over to Capella. DeJounte one-handed pass to Bogdanovich there. May have been blocked by DiVincenzo. So here goes Precious pushing it. Almost a turnover there. Miles, Miles McBride on the inside penetrated. DiVincenzo cross court to Josh Hart. All the way inside there, dumps it, and looks like it's gonna be Knicks ball. So nice drive there by Miles McBride. Big time take there, getting to the basket. Unbelievable. They want play Ebru Tibbs. Is scared the coach beyond his set players. Yeah, man. But I just mentioned a couple guys. Once we get healthy, what are we gonna do? Because Tom Thibodeau's not gonna play 9, 10 guys. DiVincenzo for 3 misses another one, man. It's like look, John Starks out this motherfucker. Sheesh, he's 5 for 20. So lost the game here for a second. Have to refresh the feed. Lost the game for a second, guys. All right, so the game's coming back. So I'm at the 4:46 mark. Miles McBride kicks it out to Precious. Precious drove, turns his body to the basket, turns around, lays it up with the left hand. That should be a flopping foul there by the defense. As soon as they made contact, he fell straight to the floor. What happened to the flopping fouls? DeJounte, Knicks cut the lead to 9, I believe, huh? Is that 9? No, still not, still 11. So turnover there. Miles McBride was able to draw a charge, baby. Got Fernando out there, Bruno Fernando. He tries to set a screen. He's moving way too much. You gotta lock in that screen. You cannot let it. You can't pivot. As soon as you pivot, you're in trouble there. Where's BKLA? What's good, man? Look at Miles McBride all the way to the basket and tomahawk dunks in there, baby. Give me one of these. Boom, baby. Give it to me. So, how do you bench Miles McBride? Because you're talking about shaking, you're talking about Burks. You're not going to play either one of those guys over McBride at this point in time. Yeah, so that's a big time play there. That's going to be a highlights all over Twitter, man. All over Instagram, all over social media. Here goes Miles McBride. Baseline. Cocks it and bang, baby. All the way baseline. Look how he gets it up there. I love the cock, boy. Pause. Whoa. Whoa. So I love it when they cock it back, okay? Now I love the cocks, okay? Sheesh. Alert. We're still playing here. Wow, another steal, Josh Hart. So this is how the Knicks are going to come back? Josh Hart comes in there, takes the bump, finally gets a foul there. So Josh Hart is going to shoot his first free throws of the game here. He had no free throws. The Knicks as a team hasn't really had any free throws today. Shut. Yo, the Knicks are 3 for 4 for the game. Let's see Atlanta. Atlanta's 11 for 12. Knicks are 3 for 4. It's not like the Knicks haven't been driving, huh? So it's going to be a timeout on 4. Lord have mercy. I said I love the Cocks. Damn! I love the Cocks! Oh my God. What the hell's going on? Sheesh. But in other news, the Knicks have cut the lead to less than 10 here. We're winning the quarter 18-14. Got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. And it is what it is here, man. If the Knicks can continue to play like this, getting these steals and just constantly fighting these guys, keep fighting. Hopefully we can cut this lead to single digits. It is single digit, ain't it? If we can cut this lead to to 5 and less before the fourth quarter, then you have a ball game. Unbelievable. You guys. Oh, yeah. You guys. Oh my God. That was real bad. Unbelievable. Yep, the deuces loose. They brought was slow. You guys typing is atrocious, especially David L. David L be messing up big time. Gotta get David L some hooked on phonics out this motherfucker. Pure clamps bride on the floor, baby. Eru is a beast. Yeah. Do I have that keyed up? I have so many things here. Is this what it is? Nah. I don't think I have it keyed up. I got to get all those things keyed up. But damn, son.
You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah, that was very suspect. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. So Jay pushes the pace and makes them get going on the boards. Then a quick outlet is what we need. Absolutely, put them on their heels. So Atlanta's doing a good job doing the same thing the Knicks are doing, but the Knicks are just relentless. And then Atlanta, I feel like Atlanta's like, yo, man, this team does never stop. So like when you're working hard, but then the other team is doing it too. It's like, damn, how many times do I have to keep coming back at these guys? Because they keep getting up and coming right back at us. So that's I'm trying to tell you, that's our strong suit as a team. Getting up and keep coming back. Keep coming right back at the other team. So Wiz BKLA says, have you ever played at West Fourth? Oh, of course. Especially when I was younger. When I was like I want to say I played high school, some pickup in high school a little bit. Um, I was a fairly regular, like maybe like once a week, at least once a week, I would pop up at West Fourth and just play, pickup at West Fourth. West Fourth pickup, and I want to say in the early 2000s was a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? They used to get a lot more competition. A lot of the old guys there, some of the guys have gotten cancer. I'm not sure if they passed away, but the one of the mainstays there at West 4th Street, he did pass away. And I remember him 20 years ago when he still could play. You know what I'm saying? So we used to have some really good run there in the early 2000s in West 4th. So you can pull up at West 4th, you'll catch, sometimes you might catch like a low level celebrity, like a B-list actor you might see out there playing ball. Definitely people from out of state try to pop up and try to show out and stuff. So I used to pop up in there at least once a week. You know what I'm saying? There was a couple fixtures there. I'm not good with names, man. So there was a couple fixtures there that were always in the park. When you go to West Fourth, you're definitely going to see the same guys there. You know what I'm saying? Especially during that time period. So I used to play West Fourth Street, at least, like I said, at least once a week. Because I used to play a lot of basketball back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I was nice, but I used to pop up. I was decent. Everybody's decent. I was decent out there. I used to play a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I remember playing West Fourth a lot. The one of the hardest courts out there to play. That people that people don't talk about enough is Christie Street down there in Chinatown. They're known for soccer. They play soccer there, but they have a really good basketball court there. Like a lot of semi pros, a lot of guys that play overseas and college and stuff like that, they'll pop up in the park, and you'll see guys that you see on TV playing there. And I used to play there, and be like the skill level was so high that I'll be stuck at the half court line because the ball is flipping back and forth so much. Tompkins Square Park. I used to play in Tompkins Square Park every once in a while. I should try to get down there and just hang out and call Knicks. Smoke a little bit of weed and all that stuff down there. Making sure there was weed before I smoked it, of course. You know, Tompkins, let's say Christie. There's quite a few parks. I don't even have to name a lot of those parks. I want to say, what's that? Second Avenue, down First Avenue, down Second Avenue. There's some parks down there. I used to always be in those parks. I mentioned before I used to work at NYU, so I used to be right at that park right there at right by the tunnel, right by the tunnel that goes into Queens. There's a park right there. I used to always play in that park. There's a lot of international play there because a lot of people from the UN come there to play ball. Security and this, that, and the other. I used to meet a lot of people from overseas there, to play ball. Really nice, really crazy game. So I mean, in New York City, I got to tell you, in the 2000s, people keep talking about the 90s, like the 2000s wasn't that good. From 2000 to 2010, that was a nice little era there too. There's an era that's a little different than the 90s. The Knicks weren't good during those years, but it doesn't mean that NYC basketball wasn't good. That they had a lot of social media shows, like say like and one was hot at the time. There were a couple other reality shows at the time. Magic Johnson had a reality show. I got a chance to meet Magic Johnson one time on Amsterdam in Harlem. So as I'm talking, man, the Knicks are done on cut this lead to 3. Sheesh. I mean, the Knicks are relentless. Look at Atlanta from, I, this is why I talk so much. In the beginning of the game, Atlanta was out there pumped. They was like really aggressive. They were playing jacked. Now, if you look at them, look at Jalen Johnson with his hand on his shoulders. You can see like the guys' mouths are open. You know what I'm saying? They have that look in their eyes, like, yo, man, like what are we doing here? So the Knicks cut the lead. So this is finally the Knicks got a run. 13-1 run is all we needed there. So this is the end of the third quarter, man. So this is more than I expected for the Knicks to actually tie the game. I just wanted them to bring it below 5, but we tied the game here. Bogdanovich, decent defense, giving enough in there for DiVincenzo to get a hand on that. And look how relentless the Knicks are. So now we're gonna run down their throats here. Atlanta's in trouble. Josh Hart in there, full head of steam, lays it up with the left hand. So the Knicks take the lead with that play there, 78. No, they tied it up. So something's wrong here. Am I going blind? I thought I saw 76 before that. So Atlanta now. So Atlanta has a chance now to get the lead. So they will get the lead 78, but the Knicks are gonna bounce back, it looks like. So go DeJounte. DeJounte Murray had nowhere to go. He just ended up getting open at the end there. Or whoever that is there. Who the hell is that? I keep saying DeJounte. That is not DeJounte. So Josh Hart comes in there and answers that. Who the hell is that? Forrest? Is that T Forrest? That's what that is? Yeah, so T Forrest has just scored twice there, I believe. So he has the ball now, if I'm not mistaken. Is that T Forrest right there? Number 2? So he has the ball, got lost a little bit, almost got a stone in there. Jalen Johnson, just a pro level move, get into the spot, bend his knees, get into the motions and shoot it. 80-78. The Knicks are coming down here. Deuce over to Bogdanovich. They got him run out on him. Bogdanovich drives, makes an interior pass a little bit too extra. He should have just shot it. He should have just shot that just now. But yeah, man, I could tell you so many parks, man. There was another park on 96th Street over there by Wagner High School, right on the highway, right there by the highway on 96th Street and 96th Street and the FDR. That park, there's a park right there, right across the street from Wagner High School. There used to be a park there. I used to play there once a week. I think it was Sundays. I used to play there. You know what I'm saying? That was some really good run. That was run that was a little bit above my head, but I used to show up all the time just so I could try to get better. I used to try to go there to try to get better, you know. Central Park used to have some run too, Central Park on the east side. I used to pop in there sometimes, but a little bit too much arguing in Central Park for me. Bogdanovich pulls up for 3. So Bogdanovich on Atlanta hits the 3 to make it 83-78. So they got a nice, comfortable 5-point lead here to end the third quarter. So it looks like the Knicks are not going to be able to score. So I guess I wish the Knicks bad then, right? Because I said if the Knicks can at least cut it to 5, and Atlanta went on a 5-0 run themselves, so they end up with a 5-point lead entering the fourth quarter. So hey man, I think the Knicks could definitely win this game. Like I said, we're proving that we could touch them. You know what I'm saying? And we haven't even locked into our hard defense yet. So what happens in the fourth quarter if the Knicks can lock into that defense and get in those boards the way we know we can, we should be able to win this game. But we got to give them credit. They have plenty of guys that can put the ball on the floor. They have plenty of guys with good size out there that can contribute to the game. So it's a lot to it's a lot to unpack there. Let me see. Yeah, so WizBK got me talking about basketball right now. Yeah, they love the Cox down there too, man. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, Wiz, what are we gonna do with you, Wiz? What are we gonna do? Look at Andrew lying through his teeth. Hit the thumbs up, you rat bastards. Let me where's it at? The banners. I always keep forgetting to put it up there, but yeah, just so people can know. This is a full game watch along, ya suckers. Full game watch along. Yeah, man. Says I'm trying to get you guys comments here. He says Rosedale and the BX was my spot, just a chill spot back then. I got you. In the Bronx, I never played too much basketball in the Bronx. To me, I feel like a lot of the courts in the Bronx, at least from my perspective, were like freaking like death traps to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to play in places where I can't get out, where I can't look. I'm looking at how the fuck do I get out of this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? So if something happens, so I'm always looking like that. So I used to hate playing in the Bronx for that reason. There's like too many parks out there that you can't get out the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? There's only one way in and only one way out, or the second way out is way far away, and the Bronx got too many hills for that, you know. So he said, I played 2 games with Rod Strickland on West 4th Street, and he hit every shot and handled hops like crazy. Yeah, I never played with anybody like super dope like that. I played against yeah, I can't think of money's name. But I mean, throughout the years, I played with a couple guys, that surprised me. But nobody that was in the pros already. No, I never played against anybody that was in the pros already. Uh, You know, what pros as far as NBA? I played against some overseas guys and some college guys. But I never played with any NBA pros, at least to my knowledge, unless they were like bottom of the bench kind of guys. But I used to play basketball, man. Not saying that I was that good, like I was semi-pro, or nowhere near that. I'm saying not even college level, like bench college bench level player. That's what you could say I was, to keep it a buck. Alley oop there for Jalen Johnson, the number 12, DeAndre Hunter. So Jalen Johnson and DeAndre Hunter has been showing a lot of confidence with each other. So I think it would have been a better job for them to start them together. Those guys have really good ESP. But I'm not an Atlanta Hawks fan. Here comes Miles McBride, drives, kicks Josh over to Burks. Burks drives in, pump fakes, shot off balance, knocks that down. Lead is back to 5. Yep. And so he goes Atlanta there. Knicks got the steal, but they called a foul. Josh Hart is on one, man. He's definitely been on one for weeks now. His energy level's been extremely high. Somebody that works so hard, he doesn't get any foul shots. It's unbelievable. So, you would think that all the contact that he takes and how hard that he plays, that he would get a lot more fouls called in his way. It's just weird. But yeah, man, if I could keep it a buck, at my best, I was like like a bottom of the bench college player. You know what I'm saying? To tell you the truth. But bottom of the bench college player will bust anybody's ass in the park at any given day. You know. So if he was just a regular basketball player, you know, I think I was a little bit better than the average court basketball, pickup player. So I don't know what happened here. I don't know what happened here with the camera. So my camera's off a little bit. I don't know what's going on with my camera. We go Bogdanovich drives, pulls up, baseline jump shot, no good. So here goes the Knicks. The Knicks took the foot off the gas a little bit. So Atlanta's now in control. They're up 5-2 right now in the fourth quarter. Knicks are playing some defense coming around. Inside Jalen Johnson, nice shot off I mean, he's so good, man. He comes in, pump fakes, and just shoots right over the top. Josh Hart there. Burks has it now. Burks sets it up. Burks likes to take a step back so he can get a little momentum. He comes down, just drives right past off the glass and knocks that down. So this guy Burks came in off the bench here, hit 2 buckets. So Burks right now has 11, 5 for 10, 11 points in 10 minutes. So look how it is when you bring a guy like Shake Milton onto the team, and now Alec Burks finally figured out how to score, huh? So you just need a little bit of motivation. Just add somebody that's just as good, if not better than you, and then next thing you know, the guy starts playing well. Burks at the foul line misses it, and Lance's fighting there. Was able to save it. Ah, yeah, yeah. Here goes number 2. This guy, number 2, he hasn't played the whole game. This guy, T. Forrest, he comes in there, and Atlanta's going to call a timeout. So it's 88-82. Was it a timeout, or this guy Forrest did something? I didn't see what happened there. I assume that was a timeout, but it looked like T. Forrest might have did something. I don't know if he traveled bringing the ball up the court. I missed what happened.
See if the Knicks can capitalize.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened just now. I definitely missed that. So this is a good game. Right now we're down by 6. Here goes Deuce driving left. Too many dribbles now. You gotta move that ball. Give it to Burks. Gives it to Bogdanovich. Decent decision. Bogdanovich on the floor again. Look at Jericho Sims and they're fighting like He-Man for that fucking rebound. Josh Hart to the left. Oh, Deuce should have shot that. Burks gave it to me in the corner. Here goes Jericho Sims way up high. Bang that baby. Bang that hammer. Pow! Jericho Sims out there jumping up in the air like he's He-Man out this motherfucker, boy. Here goes number 2 again. So I don't know what happened. Did somebody get hurt? 24 has it now. Up and over. That's Mr. Bruno Fernando, excuse me. He gets a layup. Knicks are still down by 6 right now. Alec Burks now seems like he got it cooking. Dribbling, going right behind the defense there. Bruno had his back to him. Look at Jericho Sims with another key rebound. Give it to me, Bogdanovich, for 3. Oh, he misses everything. Josh Hart gets the steal. Gets the save. And it's a foul there on Deuce. Man, that Bogdanovich 3-point shot would have been the killer right there. That would have been the killer. Oh, my God. So, So I see Knicks Live. He's saying he's from the Bronx, and they were absolutely two cracked up courts. Yeah, man. I don't like being in places where I can't get out of, man. You know. So now we have DeJounte Murray's in the game now. Jericho Sims comes out, slaps the ball out of his hands. Stolen. Oh my God, they're gonna have to review that. Like Josh Hart is so frustrated right now. You got to be so careful out there not to get a technical foul. But he's extremely frustrated out there. Look, Tom Timber's not gonna review it. You got to concentrate on the game, though. DeJounte is being guarded by Miles. With Jericho Sims swiping again. You got to concentrate on his man there. DeJounte over to number 12. Baseline, two-handed dunk there. Okay, give me a technical. Swinging on the rim. So DeAndre Hunter, extremely fast baseline drive, two-handed dunk. Wow, look at that. Big time play there. You got to give it to him. Him hanging on the rim, swinging on it, and I guess you got to give it to him. You got to give him the benefit of the doubt. But big time play there by DeJounte Murray, man. That might be the play of the game. So they're bringing the lead back up now. So the lead is now back up to 9. Lead is back up to 9. We got 8 minutes and 32 seconds, man. The Knicks got another run in them. All the Knicks got to do is win this quarter. If the Knicks win the quarter, we win the game. Alec Burks shoots a 3. So now Alec Burks is the key to this game now, huh? Bogdanovich misses another 3-point shot. Damn, son. So we're missing a lot of timely buckets, man. We're getting the effort plays, we're getting the rebounds, but we're just not getting the baskets. So something's going on with the time again. I don't know what's happening here. So they just call a technical foul on somebody. Who did they? So if they call a technical foul, who do they call it on? They called a technical foul on number 25, they said. So that's on Matthews, Garrison Matthews. So Garrison is a 3-point shooter. I thought he would be a much better player, but he's really definitely tapered off. So Bogdanovich, he's shooting the free throws, man. He's got to make this free throw because he's been completely off, man. Hopefully this shot here helps him out. So he shoots the front of the rim, gets a shooter's touch there. But he's definitely short on a lot of these shots here. Jericho Sims totally annihilated number 25, man. Fuck. Strong ass motherfucker. I was waiting for this one, man. There was a park across the street from Nazareth High School that had some decent games. I used to go to Nazareth, so I used to go to Nazareth in the 90s, you know what I'm saying, 1990s. So, shout out to, what's Money's name? He's the point guard for the Pacers. Oh, my God. Why I can't think of Money's name? Well, he used to be the point guard for the Pacers, for a little while. He went to, can't think of the school he went to. But I can't think of money's name. But like I said, he was a starting point guard for the Pacers for a while, and I got a chance to play against him in Nazareth Park, and he was wearing Timberlands and fatigue pants, man, and he was destroying us, man. That was that if you want to say best player that I ever played against, that might be the best player I ever played against. But he wasn't in the pros then. He wasn't even playing for a high school. He wasn't even playing for a high school team at the time because I think he was going to Tilden at the time. But he actually wasn't. I found out after the fact that he wasn't even playing for the Tilden's team. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even play high school ball. You know what I'm saying? But he was like probably the nicest dude I ever played against. And that dude was wearing Timberlands and he had on fatigue pants, black fatigue pants, black hoodie. So anyway, DeJounte Murray on the inside, looking for some action. Bogdanovich slaps it out. So you can Sadiq Bey has it. Got 3 seconds. You got to get the shot up. Bogdanovich, good defense. Sadiq Bey gets it on the rim. Here goes Josh Hart off the rebound, trying to get some momentum going. And Dante DiVincenzo kicks it back out to Josh Hart for 3. Knocks it down. Damn, finally make a shot by the Knicks. So 88-93, man. The Knicks are still down by 5. So this is what we started the fourth quarter with. We were down by 5. Knicks got to cut this lead and get this game out of here, man. Atlanta Hawks, I got to give it up to them. Tip your hat to Atlanta. They're definitely giving us all they have right now. This is a really, really good game. Even though the Knicks killed it in the first quarter by missing so many shots, up until this point now, this has been a fantastic game. Really good game to call and stuff, man. But yeah, man, shout out to Nazareth High School. I used to go to Nazareth. I never made my high school team because I was too busy chasing the girls and smoking weed. Really smoking weed more than anything, man. So too busy chasing girls outside of the school and smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I never made my basketball team. But I was good enough to make the team because I tried out for it in my senior year, and I didn't make the team because there was so many guys there that had scholarships, partial scholarships, and that type of thing. So I didn't have a chance to make the team. It was just too late. But I was decent. As far as high school, I was high school like probably high school rotation player. You know, but on my Nazareth team, I probably was better than some of their starters. You know what I'm saying? Because our high school team wasn't that good. We had some athletes, but we didn't have guys with no height, and not too many guys with skill. That was that good. At least in the 4 years that I went there. Yeah. So Sharon said he grew up on Lincoln Terrace. Yeah, Lincoln Terrace Park in Brooklyn. Yeah, Lincoln Terrace. Where's Lincoln Terrace? Lincoln Terrace is over there on Tillery Street. That's where Lincoln Terrace is? Lincoln Terrace. If that's the same park, I used to play in that park every once in a while. But also too that the talent there might have been a little bit over my head. But I used to play there sometimes, just to get a run. You get out there. I used to like to run the bridges. I used to run Brooklyn Bridge and then run up Manhattan Bridge. So I used to pop up in there and do some calisthenics, do pull-ups and stuff. Cause they got the pull-ups and stuff there in that park. Or sometimes I used to just be chilling, chilling out there, and I would just go play a game or something like that. Decent, nice run, But sometimes you would get in there, the run would be a little bit too over your head. Sometimes, but sometimes you get in there, you catch in there, and you get a nice little run, you know. So that was an 8-second violation back then, man. So damn, so that's number two. Number two, T Forrest. He was playing pretty good. He had 5 points and 4 assists in like 11 minutes. But an 8-second violation is a no-no, man. Shit. You know? Yeah, definitely missed that. Thank you guys. Yeah, Bogey missed so many shots here down the stretch here. If you would have made one of those threes, man, that's just what the doctor ordered. So right now we're back to the drawing board. I want to say we're in crunch time now. We're definitely in crunch time. I see 6:46 on your clock, guys. You guys might be a little bit less than that. We just came back in business now, so I'm at the 7:05 mark. The DeJounte top of the key. Pull up jump shot. That's probably good. Yep, he knocks that down. Yeah. So the Knicks are just fighting this uphill battle, man. We just got to break them, man. We got to go on a run. If we can go on this run, we win the game. Wow, nice in and out move by Deuce, and Deuce gets clobbered. So Deuce wants a goaltending. Deuce wants a goaltending. So no, he doesn't want a goaltending. He just wants a foul shot. He said he was going up with the shot. He said, nah. So it's a foul on the floor. Yes, Jamal Tinsley. Absolutely Jamal Tinsley. Jamal Tinsley, man, he didn't. I don't like. I found out after the fact, that he didn't play high school ball. He was just, kind of like floating. But he ended up getting a college scholarship, dude. He got a college scholarship, and that's how he got into the NBA. But his high school years, he didn't really play much high school ball. And like I said, during the years that he was attending Tilden, Knicks hit a 3-point shot. So thank God there. Josh Hart is the one. So Josh Hart is the one that's bringing holding these Knicks down with these clutch shots here. So he's only 3 for 4 from three, 5 for 9 from the field, but most of the stuff is happening in the fourth quarter. So DeJounte Murray's dribbling. Knicks are down by 4. Knicks got to make a stop. Oh my God. So almost made a stop there, but it's going to be a foul there on Deuce. Looks like a foul. Yeah, Jamal Tinsley, man. Jamal Tinsley definitely. When talking about handle, all the moves that he used to do in the NBA, we used to do those in between the leg moves, man. He was doing all that shit, but in Timberlands, bro, and fatigue pants and a black hoodie. I never forget it. Bruno Fernando just annihilated Dante just now. Dante lost the shooter, and DeJounte Murray hits another clutch jump shot. So here's a clutch 3, 98-91. We're officially in crunch time now, man. We're knee deep in it. Josh Hart with another 3. He misses that. That wasn't a good shot for the Knicks, 98-91. So if Atlanta scores again, this might be taking the Knicks out of the game here. We still got plenty of time, though. Ooh, Deuce. Oh, my God. DeJounte with another 3. No good. It goes Sadiq Bey inside. Interior passes. Clint Capella loses it. Trying to make some moves there. Can't get past Jericho. Bogdanovich, good defense on Sadiq Bey. He lost Sadiq Bey just now. He had to switch. DeJounte Murray's there. Good defense by the Knicks. Slapping the ball out big time. So what's up? Shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. Good no call there by the refs. Both teams are fighting. There's no reason to get involved blowing that whistle, man. So good, good heads up refereeing there by the refs. Here comes Deuce. Deuce over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich over to Dante. And then Dante just throws it out of bounds, dude. Dante literally just threw it out of bounds. There was no reason for that. There was no reason for him to throw the ball out like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. So this is killing me, man. Yeah, that's definitely Jamal Tinsley. Yeah. Bogdanovich on the inside there. Nice take foul there by Bogey. Bogey had to stop it. So looks like Atlanta's gonna get some free throws. Oh my God. Look at the inside, Clint Capella. He had to stop the ball. No malice. He went for the ball and he didn't go for the head or nothing like that. So just to stop the score. Oh my God. I hate losing games like this. Because the Knicks are definitely playing extremely hard, man. You want them to get this win. So I see somebody ask what happened to Precious. Precious would probably help out a lot right now, right? Wouldn't he? But they got Bogdanovich out there to try to get that 3-point shot, but he's been short this whole fucking game. Bogdanovich right now 3 for 8. That's not that bad, but the last couple shots he took was short, so short. So Deuce there, all alone on the island there, drives left, bumps, shoots it over the top, no good. So 2 bad shots there. 1 bad shot by Josh Hart, 1 bad shot by Miles. 8-point lead there. Atlanta looks like they're about to score again. Oh my God, losing games like this sucks, man. So it's 4 minutes and 37 seconds. We're getting close to the point now where if the Knicks don't go on a run now, that we might as well just pack it up. Yeah, I'm seeing it too. David, we're not getting any respect. We're definitely making the contact, but all I see is Atlanta going to the line, and Knicks are not. So the Knicks right now have attempted 8 of 11 for free throws, and they attempted 17 for 21. I don't see much difference between the Knicks and Atlanta as far as driving the ball. But we'll see. But the Knicks also are shooting a lot of perimeter shots too, man. So Knicks got to be more aggressive. So Deuce bringing the ball up the court now. Turns, gives it over to Bogdanov, shoots another one. He knocks that one now. Yeah, yeah. So for every miss he gets, man, he makes two bad misses. So that's a good shot there. 4 for 9 for three for Bogdanovich. 6 for 16 for the game. Oh my God, I'm so anxious, man. I want the Knicks to win so bad. But Atlanta's cooking, man. Atlanta's taking their time, getting their shots there. Good defense by Deuce to try to get the ball loose. Dante doing excuse me, oh, Knicks lost Bruno there. So on the rebound there, oh, that's a Clint Capella. Knicks lost Clint Capella. Josh Hart on the right hand side. Coming around a double screen by iHeart. Deuce has it. Goes around the iHeart screen. Fakes Clint Capella. Pull up jump shot. Not the best shot there, man. Oh man, the Knicks are fighting. Josh Hart is fighting. DiVincenzo gets it. Man, the Knicks are just playing some breakneck defense and hustle plays. Dante fakes it. Almost traveled there. Bogdanovich fakes the three. Drives, cross court pass. He passed that so light. iHeart gets the rebound. Over the Deuce. Deuce has to get it up. Off the rim, no good. Oh my God. That pass by Bogdanovich was so light. Unbelievable. All right, so we got another timeout. Tom Thibodeau got to call another timeout, or is this Atlanta? Oh my God! So Sharon is really playing the hoops game here. He says Lincoln Terrace, Rochester, and Rockaway between Utica and East New York. Where's that at? Rochester and Rockaway between Utica and East New York. I'm trying to picture where that park is. Oh, you talking about right there? The Oh, Lincoln Terrace. You're talking about that? That's where the guys do be doing calisthenics and stuff. That's on. Is that East New York? That's right on East New York, ain't it? So that place has some good run there too. In fact, I've played ball there before, but I wasn't like a regular place. I never was going there a lot like that. But I've played ball there before. Shout out to Highland Park. Highland Park used to get some good runs sometimes. The YMCA there in the wintertime used to be really, really packed with some good ball players there. Yeah, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I drive past that all the time when I'm going to work and stuff. Sometimes when I'm in that area. Oh my God. Yeah, so this is definitely an oversight, but Tom Thibodeau's looking to play the comeback game with a 3-point shot. So Chua had an excellent game, and Boggles is off. Why sit Chua defensive liability? At least Chua was consistent offensively and defensively. Yeah, you would think that that pressures will be able to come in there and help out on the boards and that type of thing. The hustle plays, the plays that help you win games. But Bogdanovich, we definitely need that 3-point shot, man. We're behind. So just so I'm judging by who's out there, Deuce is a good 3-point shooter. You got DiVincenzo, Josh Hart's been shooting them good. You got Bogey, and then you got iHeart. You know what I'm saying? So iHeart hasn't really been rebounding the ball that great. He's playing 18 minutes today. Everybody's minutes has been pretty much wild. Like iHeart's minutes been crazy, 18 minutes. Sims has played more minutes than anything. Sims actually was playing really good, getting those rebounds and stuff. But it's definitely been like, absolutely right there. Absolutely a sloppy, sloppy game. Sheesh. So that's the Knicks for the game here, home CEO. Yeah, man, 14 for 45. That's a lot of 3-point shots. So I guess the Knicks are, they're not getting the. I just don't understand why we're not driving. I guess it's easier said than done. These guys have a lot of good size. This a matchup problem for the Knicks. Matching up, 1-on-1. They have like too many versatile forwards on their team. You know, so that might be a reason too for that. A lot of threes, man. DiVincenzo by himself, 3 for 15. At least Bogdanovich is 4 for 9. He's missed some really easy ones too. Short armed him, but he's still 4 for 9. So I mean, Bogdanovich is about to get 20 points again, 19 points right now. Yeah, man. So that's pretty cool. Alec Burks 5 for 14, 1 for 7, got 11 points. Ay, ay, ay. Miles McBride, 4 for 14, 3 for 9 from three. So the Knicks are just living and dying by the three right now. But that's the only thing that's going to get us back in this game, shooting these threes. So I mean, but so it's unfortunate. Right now we got 3 minutes and 11 seconds there. So let me refresh this so I can get a little bit closer as well. So I see 3 minutes and 11 seconds here. We in 3 minutes you still have enough time to go on a run. But the run has to happen now. Right now is the dead part of the game. So coming off a timeout here, that's definitely the opportunity to make it happen. Ay, ay, ay. So here comes DeAndre Hunter, throws the ball off the front rim, and it falls in. So he's gonna get a free throw. So that makes it 305 to 94. So here goes the lead. The lead is back up to 11. So as you can see, these matchup problems there, like DeAndre Hunter, Bogey cannot guard DeAndre Hunter. Just too tall, too fast, too athletic, man. Foul line jump shot, missed is it. Here comes DiVincenzo with the rebound. So we got several small players. We're basically playing three guards and Bogdanovich, who is not really a good rebounder. So this is what we're doing here. Bogdanovich sidesteps a jump shot, 3-point shot, no good. Not a good shot. Oh my god. So it's like we're playing a bad 2K game. Like say we're losing in 2K and we just start shooting threes to try to catch back. Oh my god, this is not fun. So 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Atlanta Hawks are eating up the clock. If Atlanta keeps on scoring as Sadiq Bey makes a turnaround jump shot in the paint, that's the game right there. 107 to 94. So listen, man, the Knicks left foot on the floor, man. We gotta say that. Well, I think Tom Thibodeau made the wrong decision by not putting pressures in. I agree with you guys. I think he should have put pressures in there. That would have helped out a little bit. Bogdanovich with another three, he misses another one, so he's 4 for 11 at the moment. So the Knicks lived and died by the three today, and now this lead is going to get pushed way out of proportion. DeJounte Murray shoots it, makes it 109 to 94. So that's the end of the game there. So DeJounte Murray got that swagger bounce in his step there. So the Knicks lost, man. This is definitely a loss here, unless the Knicks go crazy in the last 2 minutes here, which is probably not going to happen. The Knicks absolutely just blew this game away, man. Live and die by the three, and we're dying. We're dying right now, man. Yeah, pressure's a heart. Pressure should have been in there. Bogdanovich. You got. Bogdanovich. I feel like you got to swoop him in and out. If he gets cold, you got to get him out, let him sit down. Bring him in 2 minutes later and see if he can get hot again. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to do with a guy like that, especially like this. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, you can't get too upset. But I mean, a game like this, man, the Knicks were really working so hard against this team, man. So you hate for them to lose like this because these guys left it out there. Precious played really well. He left it out there. Hartenstein played good minutes. McBride played good minutes as well. Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, even Bogdanovich, he played good minutes too. 19 points. You can't get mad at a guy and he scored 19 points, man. And you can't expect him to play defense if he never does. He's not known for his defense. Jericho Sims I thought played well, and Alec Burks just kind of just like was out there just throwing shots up. So out of all the guys that played, we're talking about 8 guys that played. Only one guy didn't really play really well, and that's Alec Burks, even though he scored 11. You know what I'm saying? So here goes Precious. So this is a slap in the face. Now Precious is back in the game with a minute and 51 seconds. Sets 2 good screens there. Finds Josh Hart in the corner. Josh Hart misses that. Precious gets a rebound. Second chance points to DiVincenzo for 3. Knocks that down. So look at the positive play that happens as soon as Precious comes in the game. So that's a scratch right there for Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau's not perfect, man, but definitely messed up the decision making here in the fourth quarter. So he made a decision and just ran with it. But it's kind of a slap in the face now with 2 minutes left in the game. The Precious is back in this game. Shit is stupid. And Atlanta keeps scoring. So As long as they keep scoring, the Knicks are just have no chance to come back here. Knicks, to win this game is going to have to come down to stops, and the Knicks can't make stops, man. Atlanta's just coming down scoring every single time, and the Knicks are just hitting that front of the rim every single time. Anyway, so that's the end of this game here, man. So there's no use really talking too much about it. Knicks lost this one. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, ever since they came out together, they came out basically at the same time, man. He's been kicking his ass the entire game. Well, at the same time, Bogdanovich got 19. So Hunter has 22. Hunter got 22. Bogey got 19. So they both was giving it to each other, one way or another. But definitely more impact. Definitely Hunter. Hunter definitely had more of an impact today. And DiVincenzo hits 2 more threes there just to pad somebody's stats there as far as sports betting is concerned. On to the next one. This is it right here. Nothing else to say. Can't get too upset. We're shorthanded. Got to keep saying that. That's the icing on the cake. That's the bright light at the end of the tunnel. Knicks are missing players, man. So you got to be careful what we wish for. You got to be careful what we ask for and stuff like that, because once Julius comes back, Precious has got to come off the bench. You know what I'm saying? People said they want Mitchell Robinson back, but how is Mitchell Robinson going to come back if you got Precious there? Precious has to play. You know what I'm saying? Precious has to play. Jericho Sims been playing pretty good. So I'm bringing Mitchell Robinson back. What does that do to the rotation? OG's coming back and Julius is coming back. What does that do to Precious and Bogdanovich? What does that do with Josh Hart's minutes? So it's a lot of stuff to talk about, man. A lot of stuff to. This has been a season full of narratives, a season full of storylines. You know what I'm saying? So the next storyline, the last, not the last chapter, but maybe like the second to last chapter, it hasn't been written yet, man. So as soon as we get healthy, that'll tell everything that we need to know, man. But then we could really start talking ball and talking strategies and stuff like that, man. But that's for another day. Knicks lose today, man. So let's get into the next game. Let me take a look at Instagram. I haven't really been watching Instagram. I think Instagram is the reason why I'm lagging a little bit here. But who we got over here? We got Lex Milik. He says, "Mind your business." A couple other people. Legion of Knicks podcast joined for a little while. You got Knicks News there, Cully. Podesco, he joined up there. They got my man Lettuce there. Shout out to the Lettuce, man. Definitely been putting music and also clothing out. So the Lettuce NYC, check those guys out if you want to. They are on Instagram. KJ Designs. He's also an East New York native. I think he lives out in Connecticut now, if I'm not mistaken, right? So he does designs and stuff. So click him too. If you wish, they're on Instagram. Jeezy team, shout out to him too. So those are the people that popped in and over there on Instagram. Let's take a look at the Knicks standings. Knicks schedule. You gonna do that to me? Is that what you're gonna do? Let's try one more time. Knicks schedule. Oh, you want to play games, huh? You want to play games, eh? You're gonna make me do it manually, huh? Let's do the schedule. So they're doing NBA schedule. This is one of those days. So this is what they're gonna do to me tonight. So I gotta manually type in everything. Gotta manually type in everything. Next game. Standings. Games. There you go. Next game. Lord have mercy. It's the Magic. That's going to be tough. There's rumors that the Knicks might actually have some players back by the Orlando Magic game. So we could have OG back by the Magic game, maybe even Julius. So if we get our players back as that early by March 8th, that would be very interesting. But I'm thinking the Knicks might not get those guys back until somewhere around here. But that Magic game, that might be one of those games. So we'll see, man. We're shorthanded. The guys are working extremely hard. That Orlando Magic team has it out for us, man. So that's going to be a tough game. Then Philly is going to want, oh my God, back-to-back against Philly. and then we play the Trailblazers and the Kings, Warriors, Nuggets, the Nets. I mean, this schedule all of a sudden got hot, boy. So hopefully we can get some reinforcements and maybe able to fight these teams here. I don't know what the fuck is going on here in the fourth quarter. All these damn commercials on ESPN. But the Knicks lost today, man. So that's the end of that. Nothing really much else to say about that. I'm up out of here. So I definitely appreciate everybody for popping in here, talking a little bit of street ball, old school street ball, different basketball courts around the NYC, and just chatting in the chat there with the regulars here. Yeah. Yeah, this just sucks, man. He said they have to make Bogdan shoot easier. Yeah, him having to work so much to get a shot. So that's not, he needs to get some screens. He needs to get, come off of screens. They never send him a screen. It would be nice for Bogdanovich to get a screen. He's just fucking shooter. You know what I'm saying? So that's something for Tom Thibodeau and those guys to figure out, man. There's Cameron Goldberg. He says, gosh, we're a first round exit. We're first round exit as currently constituted, man. Once we get our guys back, we should be much better. So like I said, there's no reason to get pissed off. So you finish off here. He says, even if we're healthy, look at the way we're losing. Well, we're losing. He said, even if we get healthy, look at the way we're losing. We're losing because we're not healthy. Yeah. So like I said, people that are upset like that about the game, about games like this, man, you're really not really watching. You're just ready to complain. So I'm not talking about making the play-in. The Knicks are not even in play-in continue. As far as the standings, let's get into the standings. The Knicks actually are kind of close to the play-in area. The Knicks are 12 and the Knicks are 12.5 behind the top. So we're one game behind the Sixers, one game in front of the Sixers. A half game in front of the Sixers, a game and a half in front of Magic. Basically a game and a half. What's that? A game and a half there from the Heat. The Pacers are right there too. So if you're talking about the play-in is all the way down here by the 9, by the 7, 8, 9. So we're not that. We are close, but it's not time to panic. You know what I'm saying? We have to get healthy, and that is what it is. There's not really much else to talk about there. So no more complaining. I'm up out of here. See you guys later. My man, in the grill here. Yeah, stop crying. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just leave it just like that. Peace to the gods, and stop crying. Shout out to Geraldine too. Get some good sleep, ladies. Trish is here. A lot of ladies in the place there. Thank you guys for showing up. But yeah, man, basically stop crying. And what's this? I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, man, stop crying. Let's get up out of here. I'll see you guys next time. 4 fingers to that forehead, tucking that thumb. Salute. And I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the outro, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Hero, I see you. Die hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag. He the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange. He the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain. At least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy. Yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself. His own name is on his back. 10 toes down. Try to stop him. He come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.